sure y'all get them likes up. Get them likes up. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the Lapeef Network. It's going to be a great show tonight. It's one of our little pop-up shows we're doing. We're taking everybody to the club tonight. So thank you guys for tuning in. Before you come in, make sure you guys get them likes up. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And shout out to our sponsor today, which is Tej Hanley, Uncomplicated Skin for Men. Make sure you guys click that link that's pinned to the top right there, and you get a free gift. How you guys doing? Well, first of all, let me give an introduction. Let's bring Anton to the show.
What up, though?
6.
Hey, y'all.
And Island Girl Q.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Not him in his robe. I didn't know we were coming in sleep attire.
Listen, I wear robes in the daytime, at night, middle of the day. It just depends on the vibe. It depends on the vibe.
Wow.
Why is my screen not on the whole screen? Why is doing that? What I'm doing wrong?
Oh, you probably got to. I don't know. She might have to change their resolution. If you go to Cam, Mike. And then advanced options. See, I'm telling you all this before I get my drinks in, so I'm clear right now.
What I need to switch it to.
And then go to the resolution and then switch it to 1080. That might fix it. There you go.
Oh.
Ooh, look at Anton the technician. Anton the technician is in the building. IT. What up, though? Yeah.
All right, I see we got some new members.
As good as it gets.
Definitely appreciate you guys for becoming members. We also got a super chat doing a lot of work right now. We'll have to watch the replay. In the meantime, I'll show some love. Definitely appreciate you, the Service USA. Thanks for the super chat. But yeah, well, apologies. I have to acknowledge some people. I see Anton, you tech savvy. What you got in that red cup, man? Everybody got cups. I'm just seeing cups left and right. Y'all ain't pass me shit.
Sorry, let's take a shot.
This is McKellen. So we're gonna kill him. We're gonna chill on that.
Okay. See what it is. Well, again, we appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight, man. It's gonna be a dope show. We're taking everybody to the club tonight. Just want to kind of talk about any and everything, man. There's no format. Just feel free to ask whatever it is you want to ask. But I do want to pose this real quick. I ran across this on Spiritual World, and I want to get you guys' thoughts about it. It said, "I'm not looking for anything serious," means she's still in her whole phase. I'm not looking for anything serious means she's still in her whole phase. What you guys think about that?
What's a whole phase for real? Like what? Okay, let's start with this. What?
Yeah.
Because this gets. I was just talking with someone about this the other day, and he said that he feels like when a woman, wants to do that, and she's not in a relationship, that's considered a hoe phase. So I was like, okay, in my definition, a hoe is a woman that sleep with anybody very quickly. Don't have to know the long one. Don't have to know their name. She'll sleep with you, your friend, your homeboy, somebody else, man. Have a man still sleep with somebody else, getting trains ran. Like, to me, that's hoe behavior. I don't consider a woman who may not be ready for a relationship, and she may know that. She may have work she still got to do on herself. I don't consider that meaning she's on being a hoe or in a hoe phase. I think if she's out here, catching bodies like a linebacker, it's a little bit different. But
not a linebacker.
But as humans, we need human interaction. So sometimes people might still need the human touch without necessarily a relationship. I wouldn't necessarily say take it as far as a whole phase.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. What's her touch limit? 6.
I mean, it has to be within reason. Typically, once you give them some, they tend to stick around. So it really shouldn't be switching out a lot of partners. You know what I'm saying? When you give him some, he should be staying there. So it shouldn't really be like a in and out
time done.
Yeah.
You agree?
I mean, I've heard people's different definitions of a hoe and everything. I feel like a hoe is someone that has sex with someone for money, in exchange of money, not a prostitute. But I mean, people have different definitions. Like I don't really care what the fuck another person's doing. Oh, can I curse on this?
You can do whatever you want to do.
Okay. I don't care what another woman's doing. I feel like the double standards is crazy. A man can have this many partners, but a woman can't. I mean, but everybody's definition is different. So I definitely want to see what the men's definition of what a hoe phase is, because then we can answer that question.
I mean, a hoe phase to a larger extent is just a woman that really sleeps around a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a general sense, it's just a woman that, you know, is not really necessarily ever really in a relationship. And so, you know, it might not be a standard by which she, you know, chooses to sleep with multiple partners and stuff like that, because there is no standard. You know what I'm saying? She might have a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. She might have a guy on her phone named Lunch. She might give him a little something every once in a while if he act right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a pretty general statement, but at the same time, you know a hoe when you see one. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between a chick that's just got in a relationship, or she, you know what I'm saying, she having a moment. But it's a whole another ball game when a chick just find herself on the other side of the first yard line, and the linebackers is doing what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that.
But what if she has like 5 men she's talking to and she's only sleeping with one? She has a lunch guy, she has a dinner guy, she has a club guy, and she's only sleeping with one guy.
They never sleep with one.
I did not believe that.
Listen. I have a friend. No, I have a friend that, you know, some of these older men, they just want somebody to talk to.
Why is she lying to you like that? Why she lying to you like that?
She's lying.
We listen.
Tell your friend to stop the cap.
No. We talk about a lot of shit. Like, and so the guy
she just ain't told you.
No, I mean, I wouldn't care if she is. That's not my problem.
You wouldn't care, but she cares.
But no, because she's had some dirt in the past, whatever. That's cool. But like, what is that considered a hoe? She got 5 guys, one for the club, one to go
wait.
with
So
night.
you telling me you believed her when she told you believed her when she said she only sleeping with one?
Yeah, I do, because in the past she was doing a little something. I mean, she don't mind telling. I've known her for 10 years. Like, we've talked about everything. Like, she'll say what the guy wants. Like, if a guy just wants to be rubbed on, that's cool. He wants to have a conversation because his wife is not.
I'm sorry, he wants to be what? He wants to be rubbed on?
Rubbed on. He likes his head. He got a bald head like you. You probably like your head rubbed on too. You know, okay. He wants his head rubbed on.
Listen, I got some key words. And it's some key words that mean a certain type of thing. So, what? You know, when you hit some of those key words, I'm gonna perk up a little bit, because I don't believe that your girl is holding down 5 guys and only one is busting it down. Okay. That is crazy to me.
Some people just want conversation. Some people want to just go on dates. Like, you never know.
And ain't nobody. And so wait a minute. These are older guys, and they not like yo.
These are older guys.
I understand like a young guy getting finessed. He don't know no better. He new to the game. He thinks she probably love him or whatever. But the older guys, they a little bit more seasoned. They not playing that game for long. You gonna have to kiss the tip or something.
Some of them like money to be spent on. They just want somebody to talk to because their wife's not doing it. Okay, you know, you're not at the age.
Wait, so these men are married?
How old are they?
I mean, 2 of them are married. 2 of them, yeah.
We need the age.
You got hold on. Wait. You telling me 2 out of the 3, 40%? It's a 40% shooting range where they married, and the married guys is wasting their time actually spending time and not getting nothing out of it. Are you telling me that?
Yes, I am, but doesn't mean she's the only woman. Like, you don't know who else they talking to or just hanging out with. Like,
oh no.
But is that considered a hoe though? Is that considered a hoe?
Yes. Okay. Why are you with this lady husband? Leave that lady husband alone.
Listen, I don't judge. That's not my problem. That's not my problem.
All girls say that.
That's not my problem.
Until it's their husband.
Until it's my husband.
You know what I'm saying? It's funny till it's your man. Then it ain't funny no more.
Yeah, that's ain't my problem. Not my problem. I mind my business, you know.
So wait. So she only busting it down with one, and is the one her man? Like, that's her guy?
She's single.
I don't know. That sounds like a hoe to me.
It's
Okay,
giving
I was just
hoe.
asking. Okay, I was just asking because
Not
everybody
not a
says
hoe like
sex.
HO, not a hoe like HOE, but like HEAUX hoe.
Not a trick.
I feel like that's fancy hoe. That's like the fancy hoe.
That's
I
a
think
bougie hoe. I
HOE
mean, she
is
is
the
bougie.
better, is the ho ho.
Well,
That's
You
that's
spelled the
something else.
fancy.
I've never heard of a woman that can spread herself so thin and not be giving up something in return.
I mean, some of them want conversations. It's not like she's meeting those men every freaking week. Like some of them don't even live in the state. So when he comes into the city, that day is
Oh,
all
I'm
hers.
definitely
He's
busting it
spoiling
down
her.
if I'm coming into the city.
I mean, some of them work. Let's just say some of them work in Houston. They travel back and forth and stuff like that. So that's why they're able to come in and then leave, do a little turnaround. You might be in Houston for a day and want to take a pretty woman out to dinner. Hey, you available? You want to go to the Galleria? You want to buy some shoes?
That's JR sound effects.
It didn't sound right.
That's pretty funny.
I'm dead.
Wait, what was the original question?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
The question was
He said if a woman is not looking for anything serious, she's still in a whole phase. What if she just got out of a bad relationship? What if she needs therapy or she going through some things?
I don't know, Six,
Facts.
because then that just means to me that she probably shouldn't be dating at all if she just going through some things.
Well,
no.
If she just got out of a bad relationship, she probably need to spend some time fixing herself and getting her mind state together, right?
But wait,
that might have been a part of her old ways. She just went right back to doing it.
It seemed like he's saying like if she's talking about she want to get touched, like she want to have sex, like she wants human contact.
And some people don't want a serious relationship. Look, I'm not looking for anything serious. That means she's having time for herself. Maybe
or it might mean she don't like him.
I don't know though, Six, because if she's saying that I don't want nothing serious, she's not saying that I'm not messing with you. She's just saying that I'm not necessarily trying to get in a relationship with you.
No, because I think men and women can do this. Because it'd be women where you could be dating a guy and he could tell you, oh, I don't want a girlfriend, I don't want a relationship. And then a week later, he's in a relationship. And it's like, wait a minute, I thought you didn't want one. And it's like,
well, guys and girls, we move a
with
little different with our words.
Nah,
our words mean a little bit something different. You got to get a different
way. That could be a nice curve. Like she might be trying to curve him nicely.
Mm-hmm. But I've had an ex tell me.
You got to see, listen, guys and girls, we can say the same exact thing in the same exact language, but you need a completely different translator. It means something different. You know what I'm saying? A guy saying I'm not looking for nothing serious is way different than a woman saying I ain't looking for something serious.
No, what I'm saying is women, depending on the woman, she may not want to curve the man. You see what I'm saying? She don't want to say, I don't like you or you're not my type. So she might be like, oh, I'm not looking for anything serious right now. It's a nice curve.
Six, I don't believe that you've ever told anybody that.
Yeah, I don't think you would say that. We usually lie and we say have a boyfriend. If we gonna curve a man, we gonna say we have a boyfriend. That's how I be lying to men. If I'm not interested, I got a boyfriend.
Six, you sound pretty direct to me. You sound like
I wasn't talking about me. Let me make that clear. It's not something I would do, but I know some women have an issue, just telling a man no. Some women are afraid to just tell a man no. Some women feel like they don't want to, nowadays you might get shot or attacked by saying no. So I know some women
that's pretty crazy right there.
Might do that.
I've actually heard that.
Like that.
I've actually heard some women say that that's what they fear. So they just go in and just give them a random number.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Crazy.
I've heard that women actually give them a real number because the guy will call and make sure that it's the number
in front of them. Exactly. Guys,
and then block it later.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Because you tell him no, you don't know how he's going to react. Sometimes I've lied and told him, I'd be like, I'm pregnant.
That's a good
Hey, Six hit him with the nuke. Hey, you get the right.
My hand.
And that's when they kind of be like, "Ooh, all right."
But I guess
not many comebacks for I'm pregnant. They have.
I guess the weird thing about it though is that if you vibing with somebody, because first of all, it's not even on no like being overly aggressive, right? If you just vibing with somebody and you just chilling or whatever, it ain't even no pressure on no exchanging phone numbers anyway, is it? Ain't it more or less on some like, yo,
No.
maybe we tap in with the Instagram or something like that, but directly on the phone number all the way. Like a lot of times, most of my guys, they just move in a space to where most of the time they just looking to just kick it and have a good time anyway during that specific time. It's not even, oh no, I'm looking for something or I'm even looking to exchange some phone numbers. If the vibe is just that strong, you know what I'm saying? And they may figure out a way to keep in touch. And if it makes sense, then it makes sense later on as far as like following each other on social media or something. But it like, I don't know no dudes that hard up to where, first of all, they that desperate. Okay, well, let me say this. Most dudes is too scared to walk up to women in the first place.
That's a lie.
Oh, no,
Come
no,
to
man.
Houston.
Go up,
Most
Come to
dudes are
Houston.
go up in the
scared to
hood.
walk up
Hey,
to
hey,
women.
hey, Anton, in the hood, they don't get no for to walk up to.
Well, yeah, I ain't
Exactly.
talking about. I mean, but take the hood out of it because they'll say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like they a whole nother breed.
Okay, but you talking
But
about
just
the
most
average
regular
guy.
dudes, most regular dudes are deathly afraid to walk up to women and
Yes.
generate a conversation out of thin air. They
Yes.
I
can't
don't
do
think
it.
so. If you come to Houston, these men are asking you left and right. They thirsty. So you'll see. If they don't get your number, they're gonna go to your friend and ask you. So it's a different atmosphere. I don't know where y'all are.
Really?
Yeah, yes. It's different over here.
Damn.
Look at Six said I'm in the wrong city then or something.
I rarely get approached like that. But it might be because I'm also a giant, so that also could be a part
Girl,
of it.
how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot tall.
Okay, I'm 5'9". They don't care. These short men love tall women. Like they be like, oh, I could climb that tree. Like they don't care.
Right up Anton Alley.
Yeah,
They
these
like, we're
men
the same
don't
height
care.
laying down. Shut up.
Facts. Yeah,
I don't know.
care.
It seemed like it's a lack of confidence out here. And I don't know if the internet has made it even more like exaggerated as far as guys just feeling more comfortable hiding behind an avatar and shooting a DM or something like that versus actually walking up to you in real life. But I go out every single day. Like I'm a people person. I'm always at the bar. I sit at the bar. I don't sit in booths. Like I kick it with every single person that you know what I'm saying, that I come in contact with. So I don't know, that social skills. It just seemed like it's something that's lacking with people nowadays, and I don't know what it is. It's weird to me.
Yeah. People are used to online now. Like I think people just are not used to, like don't get so caught up in the internet stuff to where like you forget to conduct yourself in real life too. I think a lot of people get very caught up in the internet, and before you know it, when it's like real life, they're like clamming up like a middle school dance.
Because they put on
That's
a facade.
crazy.
But I shoot my shot at men in person.
Say what that? Say that again.
I shoot my shot. Yeah, I actually don't even like when men come up to me. I shoot my shot. All my exes, I have shot my shot somehow, some way.
Well, see, you ain't experiencing what Six is experiencing because you out there dribbling the basketball like a point guard.
Yeah, and shoot.
How does that work? So you just like, you see what you like and you just like, you know what? I just need to walk up to him and say, yo, what's going on?
Nah, I'll observe them. So I like to watch basketball. So if I go to a bar and I see a man, right, I'll observe him, see if he's like holding around, he's just chilling. Then I'll ask the waitress, go give him a shot, right? Don't tell him it's for me. Then the second shot, I'll take him another shot and go give it to him.
I'm over here about to clutch my pearls.
Yeah, I did that. I did that to two exes. I pulled the same whammy on two.
I'm about to get a what's one of them things where you shock the heart defibrillator or something like that? I'm about to go get one of them for Six. Six almost jumped out her chest.
She's like, never.
What happened then? So how did they respond to that though? How does that?
I mean, they thought it was cool. I mean, I went to the bar by myself because I do that. So I mean, we just started having the conversations, and I mean, we talked, we dated, and we got in a relationship. I mean, I like shooting my shot. Why am I gonna date?
I never shot my shot at any man in my life. Ever. Like the most I'll do is give you the eye. You know what I'm saying? I might give you the eye, and that's about it. But I have never shot my shot at a man.
And I slide in DMs too. Shoot.
Kill.
Yeah.
I have to ask this.
Look at Six.
What
Six
happened?
Jump out the screen.
Yeah. What happened in these relationships? Why did these relationships end?
Oh, that one. Okay, so he was controlling. Like he came down. It was long distance. I mean, he came down because he was a coach, but he was very controlling. You can't wear weave. You can't wear makeup. If you move to Seattle, I don't want you working. And then he had family trauma. He didn't deal with. I mean, okay, I can be okay not wear weave, not makeup, but not working. Like I'm a very independent person. No, you're not about to give me an allowance and tell me what I can and cannot do. So that's why that shit feels a lot, because he didn't want to also deal with his family traumas. Like I can't be controlled. Like island women cannot be controlled that way. Like so
You can.
yeah.
Yeah, you can.
No. Oh, you
Yeah,
dated
you can.
island women?
You can very much be controlled. I promise you, you can.
No, not in that type of way. Not how I was
He just
raised. I was
he just
raised.
came off too aggressive. See, the thing about it is that let me tell you something. Women don't want to have to fend for themselves. It's a difference if they do it because they just enjoy what they do or they want the option to. But no woman inherently that's ever been with a real man or been in a space with a man that has all of the resources and the ability to put them in any position that they want to, no woman is going to choose to have to work if they can subject themselves to a guy that moves a specific type of way. Now, I'm not talking about a guy that's controlling. I'm talking about a guy that's empowering. It's a difference. No woman is going to choose to have to work when she's in the presence of a guy that moves a certain type of way. And I'm just assuming based off of what you said that you just haven't been in the presence of that type of guy yet. It's impossible. It's
You're right.
impossible. I promise you it's impossible. You will very much be in a space to where you 100% in that feminine energy and submissive, and if you in the right presence of the right man.
Yeah, you gotta
Facts.
be comfortable. It don't sound like he was comfortable.
Exactly. Yeah, and trusting. Like, I mean, I can submit, if I trust that person, but not that I wasn't trusting at all in that relationship.
See, that's how I know. That's how I know he ain't. What did he make? $60,000 a year? He told you to quit your job. Like, nah, we can't do that. That what happened?
He made $500,000. He was a football coach.
Okay, and then so he made a half a M, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "I want to give you an allowance." See, that's the problem right there. It's the verbiage.
No. It wasn't. That wasn't the only thing. Is that he also, like, I'm very, like, you're not about to escape your traumas. Like, you got family issues, family traumas. If I'm wanting you in my life, if I'm gonna move across the country to live with you, you about to deal with them traumas before I get there.
See,
like that shit can
other
transfer on
things.
your family.
You talking about other red flags?
Exactly.
It's a difference.
I said that though. You didn't listen.
Yeah, I got you. I feel you.
Take a shot. Go ahead.
The shots is coming all night long. All night long. Six, what you think? You chilling? You chilling when a guy that's getting to the bag and he say, "Yo, I don't
never
need my
shooting
girl."
my shot at any man under any circumstance, because I know how to make him come get it. Period. I know how to make him come get it. If he's available, some men might look at you, because everybody looks. So some men might be looking because he's getting his little fix-ins to just look. He might be married. He might have a girlfriend. You don't know. So that's why I don't believe in shooting my shot at a man. I believe I know how to put the bait out. I know how to get you to come say something. And if you're available, you gonna come speak. But I think it's very, I don't know. To me, it's way too forthcoming. And I think it would set a lot of women up to be in a bad position, because I think in a man's mind, they want to hunt. And I think that subconsciously, I did a video about this before. I said, there is not a single species on this planet that just plops down in front of its predators and dies. Like antelopes don't go up to the lion and just plop down and die, like, eat me, that would be weird. So I think that with men, if we're just proactively kind of going to them, it takes away what is really like the fun for them. So I think they like it when you just let them know, like you give them what they need to come say something and let him kind of move on his own.
I'm inherently a hunter, so
I think I'm a hunter too. So
Oh, wow.
Wait. So here's the thing though. Q, right? Mm-hmm. So based off of what Six said, right? Because I can feel that, I can identify with that, right? Based off of what Six said, the thing about it is that if you shoot your shot, is most guys really turning you down even if they are in a situation though? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's
One
just
guy
say
was
I'm in a
because
married.
then it's
situation.
easy puss, man. It's easy
Yeah, that's
puss
what I'm
at that
saying. Like, are
point.
we really turning it down because
No,
you feel like it's a movement?
no.
No. One guy was married. He didn't have a ring on though. Okay. I gave my number out to somebody. He never contacted me back. And another guy. Okay, this other guy said he just got out of a relationship, a 4-year relationship, and he's
Red
been
flag.
honest about it.
Red flag.
No.
Why
I
that's
did
a
some,
red flag?
no. I did some investigating on his social media, and he
Oh
really
wow.
did.
You just investigation on
We're
social media?
That's
yeah,
not
yeah,
enough
yeah.
nowadays.
Why is that a
No.
red flag?
That's a red.
That's not a red
Listen,
flag.
every guy. Listen, this. Here's the 2 words, 2 red flags for you. I just got out of a relationship, or I'm separated. Right?
Oh yeah.
Both of those
he's
is
actually
red flags.
Now why
no. He
why
was
is
at
I just got out of a relationship? Why is that a red flag? Because the ex still lurking.
Nah,
yes.
that
That's what
means I'm
happened.
really still in a relationship. I just don't really want to put myself in a
No.
compromised position as a part of this
It's kind of like the
conversation.
same thing. It's the same thing for women too. Like when women say that, I just got a relationship.
Yeah.
That means
Because
No.
listen, no guy cares about whether he just got out of a relationship. Like, that has no bearing on what I'm doing right now. If I just got out of a relationship, I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm moving and shaking and I'm shooting moves.
That's
So
true.
the guys don't say that. They just single. Like, either they single or they in something. They don't
No,
be
I
like,
asked.
I just was like out of it and she all on my heart. Like, I don't know no guys like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the guys
No.
that's in a relationship don't be like, I just got out of a relationship. They be like, I'm available.
I'm
You
single.
know, or they be like, it's complicated, but we gonna work through it. You know what I'm saying?
No, you know why? They live together, and I knew one of his friends. So I asked him, he was like, nah, they're really done, but they live together and they about to break their lease and everything. It was a 4-year relationship. And he
See
was
what
like,
I'm
nah,
saying?
he's a good guy, but he's
That
a
just
lovey
mean I don't
dovey.
want you paying attention to the fact that I can't bring you back to my crib. That's all that means.
Yeah. And I was glad he told me that. Like, be honest. Like, I'm glad. I would rather a man tell me that shit than lie to me. Like, the fuck? Wasting my time. One less body I got. Fuck.
I shouldn't be giving you the game on how we guys
No.
think
I'm
at
taking
all.
notes. It's recording.
I shouldn't be giving you that. But I think that to come back to what you're talking about, JR, I'm just not getting started. All right. To come back to what to what you was talking about, JR, I believe that woman that he was referring to is going through a whole phase. Very much so.
okay. I kind of want to switch it up a little bit, but before we do, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's going to definitely be a great show tonight. Already is. Want to switch it up a little bit. Want to ask the women these questions, right? What are some things that you guys just absolutely like love about men? Like what drives you to these men? What are just true turn-ons?
Look at 6. She don't want to give it the game. 6
Oh,
said
I already know.
6 said I'm reserving that for my own channel.
I like
No,
how
I
a
can
man
share a
like.
few things.
Yeah, we just gonna a few because then y'all might just be putting on a facade. But a man's personality, I like a goofy man because I'm goofy. Like if you can bark back at me, that's cool. But how a man smells, like his skin, his touch, his intellect, how he wants to learn me more than just on not on the surface level, but more mentally. Like I know I'm pretty. You don't gotta say that shit. I get that. Like, but what are you wanting to know deeper than that? So it's more about mental stimulation for me. That, like, if you can mentally stimulate me, ooh, like, yeah.
I want you to stay on that cologne for a second.
Ooh.
The smell.
Ooh.
Just kind of break down what that smell does for a woman. Because I don't think men understand that their cologne game got to be up. I don't think they understand how that nose gets stimulated. When a man walk in, he smell like a man. He just smell good as hell. Break that down for me.
It makes me want to whip his dick out and suck it. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
Like if a man is smelling, if it's a man I'm dating and talking to, and he just rolls up looking fine and smelling good, we ain't going to dinner. Stay right here. I
Okay.
just a smell of a man, yo, that just I just love the smell
Six,
of a
don't
man.
start sipping on your drink.
I'm
Don't.
sipping
You
so
know,
hard right now.
she want to say the same thing, but
Six picked up the straw.
Look, real
it's a
quick.
sip.
Real quick. For me, okay, so something that my boyfriend does that really turns me on is he is so careful with his word choice with me. Okay. I see the way that he maneuvers in his everyday life. And he just say what he needs to say. He's not really the type of guy that has much couth when it comes to saying what needs to be said.
Yeah.
But I like when I notice the difference in how he talks to everyone else and talks to me. Like when I can see he has taken that extra second, that extra moment to think about how he's wording something before, and I see the care and how he speaks to me and addresses me, that just does something to me. It just, I like feeling, I like to feel delicate. I like to feel like, okay, it's different with me than other people. So I like when I get different treatment. Like that just does something. It just puts me, it makes me want to do kind of more for you because I see you doing more for me. I also agree with the cologne thing. My favorite cologne is Creed Imperial. Honey,
Oh, girl.
You have to write this down
listen
real
to
quick.
me.
Hold on.
Listen,
Child.
that Creed Imperial.
That shit
Listen,
right there.
I ain't gonna say
I hope you
much,
men in the chat taking
but
notes,
just
man.
know. Huh?
That's
I'm talking
pretty,
to the man. I said, hope they're
pretty
taking notes.
interesting.
Well,
Like
you
I have,
slouched over when you was describing that, man.
Baby, that Creed
must do
Imperial,
something.
honey. Because
Really?
It's different.
cologne give us a certain tingle in our thigh.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
And that certain cologne put that tingle, and that thing gonna go to thanging. Okay. So that Creed Imperial is it. Definitely the smell and just a man's masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Just the way he handle himself as a man, just the way he carry himself. I like to see a man interact amongst other men. It turns me on if I see my man interacting with other men and commanding respect. It turned me on to see my man respected by other men. Does that make sense?
Hold on, say that again.
Yeah,
Yes.
it make perfect
Say
sense.
that.
He's
Yeah,
the
it makes
alpha.
sense, but
He's the
say it
alpha.
again. Say
Yeah,
it again,
like when you see your man being respected by other men, that's also a turn on. So it's just the masculinity, the smell, the way he treats you. It's a man. A woman, a heterosexual woman should be attracted to a man and every essence of him. That's what I feel like.
Everybody,
that makes sense.
And that just do it for me. It does it
So
for me.
why people keep trying to act like it's not a thing about being alpha or being a man's man or being respected and all of that? Why do people keep trying to remove it? Is that like an insecurity within themselves because they don't measure up or they're not working towards it or something like that? Or is that more or less like, just men that, or maybe it's women, because I even seen women that try to remove the label. But I've always felt like, because like, for example, if I see a chick and she act out all the time, or she's super duper masculine, or she always talking back, or she got a lot to say and she got a lot of times I'll be just thinking to myself, like, she wouldn't be like that if she was around me. Like, I just don't believe that women are inherently not feminine. I think that they all have that feminine trait and that feminine space that they supposed to live in, that maybe they just don't feel comfortable enough to be in around a certain type of guy. But I've never felt like a woman that would ever be in my presence can't or wouldn't be in that space. It just can't happen. I just don't believe that.
You also have to take into consideration how they was raised, right? That feminine trait can come from how they was raised. Like me, I'm a big nurturer because of my mom. I saw how she treated my dad. Not everybody sees that, right? And I know that because of my exes. They say, hey, you're a big nurturer. They've never experienced that. So I know that's not common. So it's really, you have to take into consideration how they was raised. Like, not everybody's going to be a nurturer or submissive.
But they not gonna be
or
like that around a weak dude anyway.
Yeah.
Just in general, they just don't. They don't respect a guy with no confidence. A
that's
guy
true.
like, and confidence is more than just the way that you talk. It's how you dress. It's how it is that you approach people.
And it's not about money, because you said
It's
that
not
earlier.
even
Not.
entirely. Now, money does make a difference. Like, not entirely. That's not the entirety of the story. Money does make a difference simply because it puts you in a space to where you just, like, anything can, and you know what I'm saying, can impact your confidence as a man. But I just know, I see that junk all the time, and women just don't even respect a certain type of dude that don't move a certain type of way based off of his circumstance. I don't know. Maybe his financial situation is messed up with him. Maybe he just don't have no confidence, and she settled for him. Right? That's not the guy she really wanted, but it's the guy that she settled for, or whatever like that. I just don't see women respecting a certain type of guy. I don't care if they married to him. I don't care how long they've been married to him. They just don't respect that guy. I don't see it. I see that junk every day. I see guys that look emasculated and look weak every day. I talk to him every day. I be coaching him like, bro, say no. Tell her no sometimes. She'll respect you more. You might get a little bit more if you tell her no, or say, yo, I'm busy. Stop being up under her all day. Go
A
and do something,
pushover.
bro. Let her miss you for a second. Let her want you. Women want men that other women want. Like, a lot of guys just don't understand that. And I don't know if they don't have the confidence to be able to live in that space, but it's very difficult to get a guy that's out of that weak mode in order to transition over into a space to where he actually start to act alpha.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, I had an ex that was very pushovery, and I didn't like that. I mean, you know, I'm very dominant. I wanna be dominated. So, like, I get that. If I'm wrong, you gotta tell me I'm wrong. Like, if you wrong, I'm gonna tell you wrong. So that's definitely right. I don't want no pushover. Where the fuck is that gonna get us? Nowhere. I'm gonna be right every time. Like, no, that's not how we grow. So that's definitely right. I don't want a pushover for sure, or beta, or whatever y'all stimulate it as, whatever.
I kind of want to switch it up a little bit. So this kind of segue into what I was thinking. I often tell men that you have to be mysterious. You have to stay mysterious. You have to be unpredictable. You have to try different things. You can't be the same person. So hypothetically, whether you're in a relationship or you in a marriage, you have to continue to be just like spontaneous. And I'll give you an example. I was talking to one of my mans, right? And you don't really go out too much, but I said, take your wife to the strip club. You know, she don't like that. I said, how you know?
She don't like that. She don't even know what she don't like.
Right.
You don't even
That
know
was my
what
point.
She,
I said,
you don't even know what she like.
Like I
she
said,
liked the strip club.
that
She was
it's
having
going
it at
to
the strip club before you was with her.
I'm
I mean,
dead.
but I'm not gonna say that. I mean, I don't know if she ever went to a strip club, but the point that I'm trying to make is that you're not gonna know what she likes unless you try it. If she doesn't like it, then guess what? You know, you don't have to do it, but at least do something that's just totally out of character, because she's not gonna expect that. So how important is it to be spontaneous, unpredictable, her constantly seeking validation throughout the relationship? How important is that to woman?
You said, like, how important is like spontaneity?
Like being spontaneous, being unpredictable. You know, women like mystery is what I always say. So,
Now,
you know,
see,
if
I don't
you,
know. That can be kind of a thin line, because I don't like that. That actually gives me anxiety.
Really?
Like I
What gives you
I I don't
anxiety,
like
sis?
that.
What gives
Me
you anxiety?
personally, huh?
What gives you anxiety?
Like I like to kind of like I like it. I like to be spontaneous, but when it comes to mystery, I feel like that can be a thin line between what's healthy and kind of playing games sometimes. You know, like games give me anxiety. Like games turn me off. Like I want, like, if I feel a way or I want something, I'd rather just let you know that. I don't necessarily believe in playing a game where I'm not doing something I want to do in order to hopefully pull a certain result out of you. I kind of prefer things to be more transparent and more upfront to me.
But yeah,
What's
but
considered
that's
a game? I'm
but
confused.
that's
What's
what
considered a
JR
game?
is kind of talking about though, right? But I mean, like for example, you don't. I always say that we don't know what we don't like until we actually
Experience
experience it, right? So
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Like if we haven't done a certain thing yet, yo, I'm gonna tell you that I'm interested in doing that certain thing. It's not necessarily it's gonna be a surprise, right? It's not necessarily that it's gonna be a mystery. It's just that something that we might need to explore a little bit different because the monotony of doing the same thing over and over again, that can get old.
boring.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Boring.
Like he's still leading. I mean, he just be like, you know what? I want to go to a strip club. Let's go to a strip club. It's not like it's like surprise. We had a strip club, but it's almost
Mhm.
like he's just trying new things. He's when I say unpredictable, not a bad thing. He's faithful. He's loyal, but you just got to keep it a little spicy because
Right.
if all you do is sit in the house and you just do the same, you had the same routine. It sometimes it just gets a little boring. I mean,
Yeah,
you may not want to do it, but I'm just saying as you get older,
you
always be
will.
active, always be on point, always stay fit, always continue to smell good, always continue to,
Tastes
like
good.
women, like women like when other women are attracted to you.
Yep.
When they
Mhm.
come into you and it just shows just how sexy you still are.
But I don't think that they like it like outwardly. I think it's more like an inward thing that's just something that's inherently in them that they don't necessarily like communicate or they like outwardly like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just that I think that a lot of women are just territorial. And if another woman desires her man, but the man don't necessarily respond to that, right? That just means that he dope. That just means that he's wanted. You still got to
Mhm.
show respect, right? You still got to show that, yo, this is my chick, but I'm gonna be fly no matter what, and everybody should like me
Yeah.
because I'm just dope and continuing to be. I don't get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna just become a couch potato and sit in the house all day
Right.
just because I'm
Oh no,
married
I
now or
wasn't
something.
saying that. No, I wasn't
No.
saying
I'm not
that.
talking about you in general. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Like I know some women who be like, well, sometimes I don't answer my man's phone calls for 2 hours because I want to make some mystery or, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like stuff
That's
like
Women do
that. I
toxic.
that?
don't agree with.
Yes, they do. It's
Oh,
toxic.
there's women like that. And I'm like, no, don't do that to me. That gives me anxiety. Like I want us to be very open, very upfront, no game. So I thought you were talking like that when it was talking about giving mystery.
I got what you're saying.
I
Yeah.
not as far as
That
being
makes sense.
spontaneous. I think being spontaneous is good. That's what I meant when I say games. Is there are people who will purposely not answer their partner's phone call, not
That's
hang out with their
crazy.
partner, not
Nah.
spend time with them,
Yeah.
talking about they creating mystery. That's a game to me. We're in a relationship. You're
Yeah, that's
telling this
crazy. That
woman
is a game. I don't play
Yeah.
games
that's
like
a
that.
Yeah.
game.
No,
Yeah.
they
Like you're
testing
telling
them. They're
this
testing.
woman you need to be monogamous with me and only me. I will be the one to satisfy your needs. That's not fair to have this woman want you and you're like, yeah, don't talk to her for 3 days and give her some space. Make her, make her mind wander, make her miss you. I think that's mean to do to somebody, is what I feel like.
Yeah, I
It
don't believe
is.
in that. I agree with you. I
Yeah.
agree with you
Yeah.
100% on that.
Nah, but I like the spontaneous type. I'm very spontaneous. I'm not a strip club type of person, but have I been to strip clubs with exes? I sure have, because you know what? If they don't do it with me, they're gonna do it with their homeboys. So I might as well be there. So that's how I think about stuff. Like, and I'm a planner. Like I like planning dates and stuff. So I'm very spontaneous, or I can be a homebody. So I'm down for spontaneous because if you with somebody for so long, it's gonna kind of get boring. You gotta spice it up
Never gets boring.
on,
Never
outside,
gets
in the
boring.
bedroom.
Never
If
gets
you're doing the
boring.
same, if you're doing the same thing over and over, it doesn't get boring.
No, not the doing the same thing over and over, just being in. Okay, so I say it like this: like, there's no limit to the amount of things that I want to do to you, ever, ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want you in the everywhere. I want you in the car. Every new car got to be christened. You know what I'm saying? I want you. I want to figure out how we can get you in the freaking pumpkin patch when
Not
the lights
pumpkin.
is going down. You know what
Y'all
I'm saying?
nasty. How y'all only got one child with y'all nasty ass?
See, that's spontaneous
I'm
though. That's
surprised y'all
being
ain't got a bunch of
spontaneous.
kids.
I
Y'all
got a, I got
nasty.
a, I got a vasectomy. I saw for that.
Oh, okay.
Damn, one kid and you done?
I'm
That
done.
was your best
That's
bet because
it.
y'all nasty.
That's it. Listen, I need everything. Like, I need everything out of you. I want you. I want everything you got. Like, I'm crazy. Literally. Like, I'm a crazy dude. Like, I'm the dude that I'll send my chick to the bar 20 minutes before I get there just to see, because I want her looking her best. I want her gorgeous. Right. And then I'm going to come up, like, I want guys to try to talk to you. And then I'm going to come up and I'm going to spit game. I'm going to make sure that I completely swoon you. I always want to be in the space to where I'm dating. I always want to be in the space to where I'm chasing you. I gotta hunt you all the time. I gotta get you. And I want you to even resist, because it's important for me to get you. I need to always be on you. I want you. I gotta have you.
That's
I
role
gotta
playing.
love 'em.
So you like role playing.
It's giving role play.
It's giving like one night stand, role playing, BDSM
Yeah.
vibes. That's what I'm getting from you.
It's giving.
I get that. I like
Real
them.
talk.
That's fun though. That's fun.
That keeps it spicy, no lie. If you
Yeah.
role play, keep it spicy, like y'all don't know each other. Like,
I don't know how people get comfortable. That
Oh,
don't
they
make
get
sense to
comfortable.
me.
It's so easy. Oh, it's so easy. It's so easy to get comfortable.
That's
Like,
why-
honestly, we'll just go to the airport. On the way to the airport, we'll book the place we're gonna go to based off the weather. No clothes, no nothing. We're not
Spontaneous.
packing no bags, nothing. I need all fun 1000, because I grind 100% of the time. I grind so much, so when I see you, I'm present. I'm in the moment. I have to be completely in whatever it is that I'm near. And so it makes for the greatest experiences ever, because, and that's the thing. Too many guys are spending too much time with their chicks. You need to be out grinding. You need to be out working. Real talk, because look. I don't know no woman that want a guy that's up under her 24 hours a day. Don't no woman want a guy up under her 24 hours a day.
Like, she got
alone time.
She got to miss him. She got to miss him.
I gotta miss.
She may not want to, but I guarantee you that you appreciate him a little bit more when he's gone than versus him being up under you. If it looks like he has no life, he's not doing anything, regardless to, I don't care if she got trusted. I don't care what it is. Like, I was having a conversation with somebody and I said, you got to lay down low. She may tell you right then in that moment that, I don't know who you are. What are you talking about? Don't talk to me like that. But after she sit on it for a little bit, the respect is going to be a little bit different, because when she come back to you, she going to understand that she was out of line 9 times out of 10. She may not receive it right then and there, but if you just start showing the behavior that I'm a leader, that I'm a man, it's just like the law of attraction. Like her guts just get so watery because she's actually seeing this as a man.
Yeah.
It's a man taking care of business,
Yeah, like he put me in my place.
Yeah, I like that. Dominant.
Yeah. We was having a conversation up on Lapeef Let's Talk, right, about opening doors, right? So whether you're in a relationship or on a first time date, how do you feel about opening doors? One of the things that I said was that I don't open the door all the time. If you was, okay, I know you do, but if you was coming to the car, right, and I just so happen to look up and you're already there, I'm not about to just go run across and go open up the door for you. Like, you already there.
Why not though? What's the reason why not?
Because you're already there. I mean, to me, it just seems too like I'm just,
that's like her saying you already passing McDonald's, so I don't need to make you dinner. You already passing McDonald's.
I don't know his name.
Yo, she right though. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of listen.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? You already got Uber Eats app, so you don't need no dinner.
Nah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. It ain't a chick that's with me. She can't touch a door. She can't drive. She can't do none of that, bro.
What?
None of that. I'm not. You can't drive. I'm in the driver's seat 100% of the time. Real talk. I don't let no trick drive. I don't let none of that fly. None of that fly whatsoever. You can't. Not only that, the people that's with me, they can't pay no bill. Ain't no 50-50. I don't believe in going Dutch. Listen, my chick ain't never paid nothing ever. She don't know what a bill look like. She don't know none of that. The only thing that she know is she got access to a spreadsheet on if anything ever happened to me, exactly where the money at and how it is that she need to move accordingly. However, my chick don't believe in, I don't believe in, my mom don't touch nothing. Her mom don't touch nothing. Nobody touch nothing. That's mine. Stay in your place. Stay out the way. Let me handle that. We not even gonna have no discussion like that. Now I get pissed if you even try to act like you want to grab the bill. Don't even check my stuff. Get out the way. Get out my freaking way.
You get mad if a girl pays?
Don't reach. What you reaching for the bill for? That ain't even your business. That's not your business.
What if she wants to treat you though?
I was like, I'm more flattered.
What is it? My birthday?
The fact that she willing to do it, but no, it just feels funny. It just feels funny when she.
What does she want to do? What?
What if she wants to plan a date? Let's say she said, "Hey, I want to take you to go get massages."
That's cool. She can get her credit card. I'll add you as an authorized user. I add you as an authorized user.
So she can't. Are you wanting a woman? I mean, are you wanting a woman that stays at home and not work?
Nah, I want a woman that has the option to do what she want to do. I don't want a woman that is hamstrung, right? I want you to really be able to fulfill your purpose, but I don't want you spending time feeling like you need to contribute to the household. And that's the way that you know what I'm saying? You got to trade your time in for money. That's what I do. You can't even live in your full femininity if you're not truly living in your purpose and being in a space to where you can truly be the best version of you. I don't want you out here competing with men for resources. I want you out here truly being the best version of yourself, because the best version of you is the best version of us.
So Q, how does that sound to you?
I mean, I rarely hear that. So I mean, no, I've heard that a couple times, but it sounds good. But
I'm actually talking about experiencing. Have you ever experienced
real
anything
life
like that?
Yeah, the controlling ex, like he was the one that liked opening doors, but I walk fast, so he would get mad when I would open the door. Like, I'm already there. Why would I wait on you to open the door? Like so that was the ex that like opening doors.
Say
like,
he walks slow.
I'm already there. Yeah, he walks slow. The fuck?
Catch up,
I'm sorry, you both.
Six. No, I'm different. I'm different.
He was
I'm a whole nother different type of dude.
You said he was bow-legged. He was a coach. You know they're gonna be out there trying to research.
No, he used to be an ex-athlete, coach. So his knees was fucked up. So he was an ex-athlete. So I get what he's bow-legged, but the fuck, I walk fast. Why would I just stand there and just wait till you open the door like this?
Man,
like
you an asshole. You know that.
I've been told that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you told him that. Can't help it, your ass fucking bow-legged.
Yo, I wouldn't do that. But he would just be like, "Why you opening the door?" Like, I'm already there. Like, I'm saving you time.
See, I don't even have to say that. All I do is give her the look, and she knows she.
Yo, I learned touching real that door. Quick.
All I do, like I said, do like this. That's funny. What you doing? That's disrespectful to me. You a representation of me. Get your life together.
Six, does your man open your door for you all the time?
Not all the time, but most of the time.
Yeah, so that's not.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I don't believe in nobody. Don't touch no door handle. We're not playing that game.
Don't do that now.
Go ahead.
I believe.
One mic.
I do believe that the door should be opened all the time, and the reason why I think that is because it is a subconscious. It's a subconscious like solidifying your leadership. It's, to me, it says you're programming your woman. See, I think that sometimes the men look at it like, I'm not opening the door because if she already over there, I'm not about to walk over there and I'm not doing all this for her. And I think that what a lot of men don't understand, opening that door is a part of programming her. It's a part of keeping her subconscious program that you are the leader and you are in control. It's a very small way of doing it, but I'm just laughing at Anton because I understand why he moves the way he moves. And I understand what he's saying, which is why I think it's funny, because I know what he's doing by doing that. He's not doing it for her. He's doing it for him. It's how you keep your, it's the game meant to be sold, not told, but it's one of them small ways that you keep things in line and you keep your position.
I wish these dusty dudes would just start taking notes, ask you something
too, Six. Not dusty.
A lot of these dusty dudes, they fight against it. They fight against their own best interest, but I'm trying to help them.
JR don't open doors.
No, hold on. I want to clarify. It's not that I have a problem opening the door. It's just that, let's say I'm waiting on you, right? I'm on the phone, and for some reason you got to the car before I did. I'm not about to bust my ass to go around and say, oh, let me get that door. Let me get that door. I also said on the stream that sometimes I might walk ahead of you and lead the way and open up the door for you. Sometimes I want to be in the front, depending on what it is. If we in a certain situation or something like that, I feel like it's more beneficial for me to be in the front and let me make sure everything is good. Then open up the door, hold the door up for you, and then I kind of guide you with my arm. So I just kind of move a little differently. I'm more situational. Like I grew up in the hood, so it's just certain areas, certain things I'm doing. I want to make sure I'm not sending you nowhere where you ain't supposed to be at that time. I want to make sure the coast is clear. But I'm just not about to bust my ass. I'm looking at you, but sometimes you might slip up a little bit. You might not be paying attention, might not be aware, and you stumble. Oh shit, she already here. You told me 10 minutes, but you already here already. So I'm just not one of them guys that's gonna bust my ass to like, oh, let me roll out the red carpet for you. Here you go. Here you go. You good? You good? Okay. You want some water? You need something?
My chick don't even.
You said chicks with an S?
No, it's my word slurring slightly, but I'm good though. My chick don't even walk ahead of me. Honestly. Like if you look at any of my vlogs and any of my videos, she always walking slightly behind me on my left side. She never walks ahead of me. And it ain't nothing that I told her. Here's the key. This is the thing that people don't understand. I ain't telling her nothing. Like I'm not telling her, hey, don't walk ahead of me. I'm not controlling her, right? She's just inherently under my wing because she just feels a certain type of way when she's walking next to me. It's a whole nother ball game, right? That's just the way it is. My chick ain't never stopped at a gas station. What is that? She pump her own gas? Who do that? I don't know. This a whole nother ball game. I'm a whole nother type of dude. I move a certain type of way, and that's why my entire life, every single woman that's ever been in my presence, like I said, even my mom submit to me. My mom don't move nowhere until she called me first and say, Anton, what do you want me to do? Don't no woman move a certain type of way around me. Nobody. I'm the king. I run this. Keep your hands off that. Get the freak out of here. Go do what you're supposed to do. Go have some fun. Go enjoy your homegirls. Go do what you got to do. I got this. That ain't even your place. Get out the way. We don't play that game over here.
That's true. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I hear that. All I'm saying is I just ain't busting my ass if you're already there.
Six, what you thinking? I see you over there. You got your wheels turning. What you got going on over there?
My mind going a mile a minute. It's a lot going on. I'm just,
You just processing it.
Letting everything go. That's all.
I need to put this drink up because I'm up here pouring mo and it's getting ugly.
I'm drinking.
No,
don't.
If it's good, keep drinking.
That's
Anton. If it's good, keep drinking.
It's getting ugly over here. I'm just telling you, bro.
That just means you got the right. It means you got the right mix. Unless you're drinking it straight up.
Ooh, excuse me.
Take a shot.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Ladies, is there anything you want to know from the fellas?
Who?
You might want to get our perspective right now.
I probably didn't already said too much.
No, you never. No, never. We like this perspective. I saw something on Shade Room where, let's say if you go out on a date with a girl, right? The first date, and she brings 24 of her family members. And would you pay the full bill? I think the bill was like $3,000 or something like that. Would you pay the full bill, or what would you do in that scenario?
Is it? You said it's a first date?
I never heard of that shit. That shit don't even sound right.
I don't believe
it.
It
was in the Shade Room.
That. We don't listen. We're not gonna do the whole family thing on the first date in the first place. So I don't even know how that flew.
Yeah, I don't even know how they got to them ordering something. I've been like, what the hell going on?
So what would you do? So what he did, he ate, he sat there, conversed with everybody, and then paid his bill and then left her with the bill. What would y'all do in that scenario?
Man, first of all, who's gonna bring 23 of their family members on a date? Come on now, that
sounds
so
crazy.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is
That
so
sound
ridiculous.
crazy.
Come on now.
That sound crazy. That
Yeah,
sound
that's
There was something
absolutely
wrong with her
insane.
ass.
Yeah.
And you on a first date too?
Yeah, come on
Would
now.
y'all sit there and eat, or would y'all leave?
Nah, I'm not kicking it with no chick on that level.
Yeah, that would have been it.
Because I mean, that gotta be listen. That gotta be a surprise. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did they show up and it was Thanksgiving dinner? What is going on?
Not Thanksgiving dinner.
What is going? Why are they at the restaurant and
Yeah.
he's surprised?
There's a lot of things wrong with that.
Okay.
First of
Anton
all,
would
who
never
called
do that.
her? So she called her cousin and was like, "Cuz, I have a first date tonight. I want you to come through." I would have been like, "No, I'm not
Not a
coming
family
on your
reunion.
first date. Why would they even show up? Weird. I'd be like, this is weird. I'm not coming."
I ain't gonna lie. I
that
did
is
invite a girl
crazy.
to my first
That's
date.
crazy.
I'm not even gonna lie.
That's insane.
He did
That
the right
absolutely
thing. I would have
insane.
left her ass with that bill too. Are you like who
So
do
y'all
you
That is
think I
absolutely
am?
insane.
I invited my homegirl to my first date because first dates are awkward. Y'all don't think so? Or no?
Wait. You invited who to what? I'm sorry.
I
Paul is
invited
not
my
coming
homegirl.
on.
Why are first dates awkward? I don't understand.
What?
Okay, so this date was actually a blind date. So no, I didn't slide in this man's DM. I don't know what the hell he looked like, you know. So I was like, hey, how about you come just sit in the corner? Like don't sit with us, just sit in the corner. That day was fucked already. 1, he showed up 40 minutes late. 2, he lied about his height. 3, I left in a matter of 10 minutes.
Who
when
set
he
you up
arrived.
on
So
this
I left.
blind date?
My homegirl, but then we also the
She
guy,
don't
me and
love
the
you.
guy
That's
conversed.
not your friend.
Me and the guy
That's not your
conversed
friend.
over the me and the guy conversed over the phone prior. Like, don't lie about your height. Like, I know I'm tall. I'm a little insecure about my height. Don't lie about that. Like, that's crazy.
You only what, 5'8"?
I'm about to
I'm
say, you're not that tall.
5'9". No,
That's
I'm
not that
5'9".
tall. That's
My
not
chick
like
is
tall.
5'9". I
age.
chop that tree down all the time.
6. If a man says that he's 6'1" to you and he shows up and he's 5'10", how would you feel?
I mean, that's not that. Well, what is that? 2 inches?
I asked 6.
I mean, I would be concerned
3
that
inches?
he's lying in general, but a man that's 5'10" is not like, oh my god,
That's not crazy.
He
That's
was
not
5'7". He was 5'7" to me. But the thing about me, I'm insecure about my head. I'm
Was he
5'9"
or 5'7"?
No. I was giving it to your scenario because you're 6 feet, right? So I'm like, he was 5'7" to me. I'm tall. I'm 5'9" and thick. Like, I don't want to date a man that's 5'7". I'm gonna feel like I'm empowering him. Like that's how I feel. I can't
Nobody chop that tree down. That's the problem.
So if the guy was like totally
That's the problem.
solid,
That tree ain't been
like
chopped
everything
properly.
you want in a man, you would
Nope.
say, no, I'm not gonna date
That
you.
tree,
Not tall enough.
tree trunk.
You know what,
tree,
6?
tree trunk axe.
No, 6.
properly
I would
chopped.
never find out if he has everything because if his height is not up to that measure, I would not get to know him. I'm insecure about my height.
I don't believe in people lying in general. So you do got a point, right? I don't like people
the
lying
lying would have thrown
in
me
general.
off. Yeah.
The lying is the red flag part. I do agree with that. So I'm not going.
And he showed up late, 45 minutes late or 30 minutes late.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's an issue. All of the lying is that's not good. That's not good.
Yeah.
I don't think a woman should count a man out because of his height, though. And I'm saying that as a 6 foot tall woman. I'm not about to have a man that's everything I want in a man, and because he's 5'10", I'm like, no, I'm not doing it.
So have you ever dated
That's
somebody
crazy.
that was shorter than you? 6?
Exactly.
Yeah.
How tall?
What's the
were they?
lowest?
I wouldn't say there was a lot. I would say it depends on how comfortable he is, because different men are comfortable.
No, I think she asked you what's the lowest height that you've dated?
What's the lowest you will go?
The lowest I've went is like 5'10". Because men shorter than that don't tend to approach me because it's ridiculous. If he's shorter than 5'10", it begins to look a little bit ridiculous.
Girl, come to Houston.
Okay,
they love tall girls out here.
Okay, so 5'10" is the minimum. He has to at least
I'm
be
not
5'10".
putting a minimum on myself. I'm just simply saying that is the shortest I have dated, but it's not like I have a minimum height. I think that's so ridiculous. A height minimum.
It's because I'm insecure. You're skinny. Looking at you, I could see you're skinny.
Well, the problem that you having is that he lied.
I'm not skinny, girl. I'm thick.
Yeah, 6 is thick.
No, skinny thick.
I'm slim thick. You got me messed
She's
up. I'm
slim.
skinny, honey.
Okay.
Hold on now, baby. I
She
got a little something,
she's
something
slim
going
thick.
on now.
You know, you slim thick. I'm thick. I don't want to look like I'm empowering a 5'10" or 5'9" man that's skinny. I like kind of like skinny built men. I mean, they have bigger dicks, but I don't want to be empowering my man. I want to feel secure and get insecure.
Say that back up.
I don't remember what I said.
One more time. I missed that. I honestly missed it, but I think I heard. I want to make sure I heard what I thought I heard.
I don't remember.
Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby.
What is the reason, JR?
Man, I just get a
Where
little
did
spicy.
you get these sound bites from? Where do you get these sound bites from, for real?
But go ahead, Q.
I already said my statement.
Okay.
I already said my statement.
Okay.
You know,
Oh shit.
if you missed it, you missed it.
Yeah, I don't believe in
Rewind.
lying. I don't like that. I don't like the whole finessing. I mean, I'm not sure that I would ever go on a blind date either, but I don't believe in lying.
Would y'all men like if a woman lied to you about how she looked or all these filters or her size?
I mean, but that's the thing though. Like, I don't understand the logic behind. I guess that's the weird thing for me, is because I just believe in meeting people in real life. Like, I'm out in the streets every single day. So like, I just interact with people. And so the Instagram or the social media or whatever, that's just additional to whatever, like that's supplemental. I find that out about people in general afterwards. That's not the thing that you know what I'm saying, that you lead with or you find people with, as far as understanding who they truly are from the very inception of you meeting them. So it's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? I believe in going up to people. I believe in actually generating conversation, meeting people at the game, at the bar, whatever. So I just believe in real life interaction. I don't believe in none of that. So I don't understand how people get tricked in a general sense, because there's no way that I don't know anybody that will set up a date from no kind of real life interaction or social media. So that's just kind of weird to me.
Why is social media so involved in dating now?
Because people is, come on, Six. You know, people scared to actually do anything in real life. Like they use that. We can't even get people to some of the biggest haters on social on YouTube and Instagram or whatever. They don't even got no real picture. They avatars.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So come on, people is just, they weird.
Fake.
It's weirdos.
No, people put on a facade on social media. They put on a facade of what you think they want you to like or date or blah, 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 blah. And then when you meet them in person, they're not the same. So it's easier.
You think so?
Yes, I think so. Men catfish too. You think it's only women that
On social
catfish?
media?
No. Yes. And I've done dating websites.
How?
Men catfished. What?
What,
Have you been on
FaceTime?
Clubhouse?
Look, we got FaceTime, you got Instagram stories,
Whoa,
you got
whoa,
all of that. Like, you can't really.
Men can height fish. Men can hat fish. You know what
So
hat
it's
fish
mostly
is?
about the height now.
No.
You
I
said
said
I'm sorry,
hatfish
what was the
also.
second one? Hatfish?
Hat. H-A-T. Hatfish. Like, it's so much things. Dickfish. It's
Wait,
so much
what
things
is catfish?
Catfish, when
Is
a
it-
man only wears hats, like, and his hairline is all the way there, and you don't need to go bald, like, it happens. It definitely happens. Trust me, I've encountered that completely.
Y'all dating avatars at this point. Y'all ain't even dating real people no more.
I ain't dating nobody. Nope. I learned my lesson. FaceTime is the first date. And then if it doesn't match up, if 1 + 1 is not 2. Like,
But I'm saying though, like if you out and about and the guy walk up to you, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's half the battle right there. You already know exactly what you're dealing with, how we conversate, whether he got confidence, if he know how to dress, if he smell good, if he washed up that day. Like, you already solved half the battle right there. Now the only thing you got to do is figure out whether or not he actually got a job, and you good.
Not got a job. No, you gotta.
Yeah, like I actually think people put too much into the first date. I always tell people, just because I meet you don't necessarily mean we're gonna hit it off.
Facts.
You know, like the first time we need to do is just introduce ourselves, have a conversation. You know, see if we like each other. If we don't, then we move on. Well, if not, then maybe we might just be cool as friends. But people put all these high expectations in the beginning. Just because I ask for your number does not mean that I'm trying to go all the way with you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Six.
so who knows?
What you sipping on, Six?
I mean, I might just like her energy or something like that. I might be initially attracted to her, but it doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna hit it off. But the start is to see what it is first.
Six, what you sipping on? What you got in that straw? Oh,
Julio.
man.
The tequila. I want to ask y'all women something else. You know, I got all these damn questions in my head. How important is sex? I know the older we get, some people slow down in sex. But is sex really important? Is it that you guys have to have it often, or is it just like every now and then is okay? How important is it?
Go ahead, Six, because my shit's about to be awkward.
You know, what if you're not having sex? Like, what if you're having sex maybe like twice a month? Is that enough?
Oh, no.
Like, does it depend on the age?
Twice a month?
Yeah.
JR went to the extreme to pull it out of y'all. I'm going to let y'all
might be having sex twice a month. Do you need it every day? Or you just need it twice a month? Let's talk. Don't all speak at once.
Six acting like she don't even want to answer the question. Look at Six. Don't turn around. Don't turn around on us. What up, Six?
Stop with the sound effects. They are. Stop with.
All right, Q. All right, because six is not gonna answer.
I'm gonna answer.
Let me tell you about Six. Six got to get going. If you've ever watched the live show, and make sure y'all subscribe to Six's YouTube channel, right? That's my homegirl. That's my dog. Me and Six, we are like, that's my sister. Like we are like this, right? Six, if you ever watched her channel, she got to get wound up. Like she get going. And then once she get going by that midway show, she just be in her stride and she just be going. So we going to let Six breathe for a second. All right.
I don't act out on other people's homes.
You are listen. You are home. Me casa.
I only act out in my home. Like I don't act.
No, you got to act out. Drink some more.
Right, just speak for a friend, then. Six. Speak for a friend.
But I'll say it's definitely important. It's important. It's very important.
Is it important that you come? I know the answer to it already, but I'm just for people that's
look at
watching.
Six. Look at her looking at the camera.
I mean, some people, some guys don't understand that when women say, "Oh no, it's okay, it's okay," that's really not okay. They need to understand that in the moment, it's about them. You get your shit on the back end. It's about them. That's how I operate. It's about you. In that beginning, I can always get mine, but in the beginning, it's about you.
Six. Hey, Six not even looking at the camera no more. Six is looking at the screen. She looking at us like.
The guys got to learn how to have that self-control, man. You got to hold back. Because the minute it happened and she didn't get hers, I'm telling you.
Q,
it's not okay. Don't believe
it.
So I'm so I'm a giver, right? I'm a pleaser. I'm into BDSM, like, so I don't have to get mine. Like, I'm okay with pleasing the man. So, like, I've experienced with my exes different things. One guy was into BDSM, one wasn't. One has a high sex drive like me. One really only can have sex once a day. So it's like, it really depends on the man. I feed off on the man, but twice a month? Okay, we're going to have to mix it up. We're going to have to try something. Like, I don't masturbate, so we're going to have to add some toys. So it's like...
Why don't you masturbate?
Okay, a therapist lady told me this. She says it's because I don't self-love my body. Really, for me, I'm into personal touch. Like, I can't I'm not about to watch no fake ass porno. 1, 2, I just like the touch of a man, the smell of a man. So I can't really masturbate by myself and touch me. And I mean, use these. I got toys, but I really use it with a partner. So that's really what it is.
Whoa. Use the toys on yourself, right?
Yeah,
hey, JR, put Six up under me so I can protect her. I gotta cover her ears. I gotta cover Six's ears right now. This is
I don't masturbate because I'm not comfortable in doing it. Because I'm not comfortable. But if I'm with a partner and we want to use
As long as it's
rope
with
or
yourself.
bondage, if we use a bondage or toys that can like dick sucking toys or whatever, I'm cool with that. But masturbating, it just I can't get there. I just I'm not comfortable with that yet. But
So,
with a man,
no, continue. I have a follow-up question
But
after you.
I
But
agree that
sex-
most of the time as women, like we are pleasers. I feel you, Q, when you say that. Like, I think it's dope as a woman when you get off on pleasing your man. I agree with that. I agree with that. It's not all like women, we're not built like men where we're like a squirrel always trying to get a nut. I do believe as a woman, a lot of the times, yes, we are more so turned on by pleasing our man.
Fact. Sucking dick, I get pleased by your reaction. And it's like,
I agree.
So it's like, it's just I'm just a little weird regarding how things work. So.
That's not weird though.
Not weird.
That's not weird.
Talk your
not a lot
talk.
of women are like that. No. Not a lot of women
Teach
are
them,
like
Q.
that.
Teach them.
Be honest.
Teach them.
I ain't teaching nobody. Not a lot because I'm not really. I feel like I'm not comfortable in my body, and I'm okay with pleasing men and be okay with that. So, and then I'm also willing to spice shit up. If we gotta add toys, we can do that. If we want bondage, BDSM, it really depends on the man itself. Some men are not into that gooch licking, ass licking. That's cool, you know. I think men they're okay with that.
Wait. Back up 1 minute. Say that one more time.
Which part?
I think I missed something. Like the last 30 seconds.
Good.
Come on.
So I'm saying, like, what's the extent of the BDSM? You know what I'm saying?
No.
All goes? Is it overly aggressive? Is it like bondage?
BDSM is a wide range of things. Like, so you have to really do your education on what BDSM details. Because let's say if you like bondage, but you don't like pain. Like me, I like pain. You might not like pain, so I wouldn't induce pain on you. Whereas me, I like to blindfold. I like to bondage a man. Where some men, they don't like to be bondaged. So it just really depends on your partner, the boundaries on that circumstance. So everybody's different. People like bondage, BDSM, people like being peed on. People like being shitted on. It's a wide range of things. So it goes deeper than just what fucking 50 Shades of Grey goes into. You just have to educate
I'm
to
gonna
know your
pass on
partner's boundaries.
the peed on part, but
and a shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on all that part. But
No,
for
you
for the most part, like I'm pretty much game for everything. But the pissing and all of that, like I'm gonna pass on that part. But
you say everything, but you don't know what everything entitles regarding
no,
BDSM.
listen. I'm pretty much okay. Wait a minute, as I'm a little bit tipsy, so you got to take into consideration what it is that I'm saying right now. Almost everything, 99% of most things that I'm pretty much open to doing at least once. I want to try most things once. Anything with a whole nother dude, I'm good on that. Keep the guys away from me.
There's some things I'm just
the
not
piss
going
away from me. Keep the number twos away from me. Outside of that, we pretty much open to
cool.
the majority of what's going on. We can try whatever you want to try.
No, that's cool. It's definitely boundaries because I'm not into another man or threesomes or nothing like that. Well, I've never done one, but it's just finding your boundaries. But yeah.
Hey, Six, why you got your face like that? What you think?
I'm just taking it all in.
Six, don't be calling me tomorrow talking about we need to have a conversation. I don't want to hear nothing about.
Hey, Six,
I don't want to.
What the fuck?
Talking about Anton, what you done got me into?
YouTube porn. Shit, this is the new OnlyFans right here.
Yo, this is phenomenal. We are the greatest networking of all time. Shout out to Six, shout out to Q, shout out to JR. We are the greatest of all time. Don't never let nobody tell you anything different. Six, you all right over there? I got you. I'm protecting you. I'm protecting you.
I'm good. I'm excellent.
Hey, y'all, wow.
So let me ask y'all a question. Honestly, real talk. Are there boundaries? Like, is there anything that a guy, like, let's just say, for example, and we're not talking about just some random sex partner or whatever, right? Let's just say you in some form of a relationship, right? Is there a boundary that a certain guy can't cross when it comes to a sexual, whatever y'all doing from a sexual perspective? Is there, why you shaking your head, Q?
Yeah, there's boundaries. I think everybody has boundaries.
Not boundaries as far as like that they can't cross, but like what's off the table, and as far as like, is it anything that's gonna weird you out that he tells you? And I'm not talking about a dude that want to, you know what I'm saying, that go on a wild side, that's just go over the boundaries. But I would expect that if you're in a relationship and you're rocking with somebody long term, that the possibilities could be endless as far as making sure that you keep it spicy and you want to make sure that you're moving in a certain direction. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that your relationships stay a certain type of way. Let's assume that you ever want to get married and you're going to rock with this person for the rest of your life. You don't want to just be Q. You said it yourself. You don't want to just be in a space where you just monotonous, right? You want the spontaneity. You want something different. You want something great. Like, what's your mindset, women in general, when it comes to, continuously evolving? Or I've heard also, and I could be wrong, correct me, that women, as they get older, they become even more sexually active. I've heard that women, like, sometimes don't even start to hit their peak until they're in their 40s and stuff like that. Am I off on that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not 40 yet, but I hope that's the case.
But just in general, like, just based off of what, you know what I'm saying, different conversations that you've had, maybe seeing things across social media. What's your thoughts towards that in general?
So are you asking what our boundaries are?
Are there boundaries first?
Yes.
What are they? Like, what does that look like?
I don't think I would ever do a threesome. I don't think I would ever role play in child's play. Like, that just grosses me out.
What do you have against threesomes? And I'm not saying you should and you shouldn't. I'm just in general trying to explore exactly what your mindset is.
Threesomes and one night stands. I've never done a one night stands. I just feel like I can't share a man. Like, I just don't see myself. I feel like I'm gonna have to if I'm in that scenario, I'm gonna have to compete. Like, I played sports in college. I'm gonna have to compete during sex, and I don't want that. And I don't want to have the feeling of, oh, is this man gonna do X, Y, and Z? I'm not comfortable with that. Like, I don't want to put in this. And one night stands, like, for me to have sex with a person, I have to have some type of emotional connection to them. So me, I can't just have sex with a stranger. Like, I don't know where the fuck you been. I for sure ain't kissing you because you could have been sucking another person the day before. So it's just me being comfortable. Like, I have there's different boundaries I have.
Is there certain things that, and Six, this is a kind of a question for you too. Is it a certain thing that a man, and I'm not even talking about sexually, but just in general, is it certain things that men do that's automatically a red flag for y'all?
Ooh,
like, just in the initial meeting, like, is it, I ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying, the obvious stuff, but is it something that a lot of guys, in y'all opinion, and you could take a minute to think about it, is it something that guys think that's normal, or guys usually do, that just completely throw you off and you'd be like, nah, not you, just based off of just some initial interaction with a guy, and he may do something that he may not even know that he's doing, that's just off, and that just throws you off, that just tells you, no, I'm not rocking with this dude from the very beginning?
Sometimes in red flags be looking like Six Flags.
Shit, that's so true. Let me ride that ride. That's so true. Let me be dangerous. That's so fucking
Sometimes the red flag look like Six Flags, and you be like, woo. And you see the flags, and you just be like, I'm trying to ride the ride. I see the red flag.
All night long.
Six Flags.
Motherfucker. Six is nuts.
Because as women, what we do is we build our idea of a man. We see this is why I don't give in, and this is why I don't let women come on my platform and cry about men. Because it'd be like, shut up, because ma'am, you saw the red flag, but they was Six Flags at the time because you was feeling him. And as a woman, you have to be a big girl and say, okay, I see these red flags, but right now, for me, they Six Flags. And whatever come with it, I'm going to eat that as a woman and be a real woman and suck it up. So as women, I say the red flags differ. They may differ based upon who she is, what she wants, where she's at in life. We know, we always know. And there's different red flags. But if you're in that mode where you want this man to be it, even if he's not it, you want him to be it, it's 6 flags. It ain't no red flag.
Yep. Let me ride that ride.
If I die, I die.
Get facts. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. You know?
Do you think that women's like the things that they're willing to deal with or endure, do you think that evolves or that changes like with the more relationships that women generally are in? You know what I'm saying?
I think
like
it
they
changes
just
depending upon the man. Because I think as a woman, I know at least for me, you know what your non-negotiables are. You know what you need to bring forth children, a family. And as a woman, you may say this person may not have this, but they have this that I find more important.
Facts. And I think with age also, like we might have, back in my 20s, I might have a list of what all I want in a man, but with time and aging, you might, I don't really need this, I don't need that, I don't need this and that. And with age, if you want to get married and have kids, you're like, you know what, I gotta be realistic in what I'm wanting at this age. So that definitely changes from my perspective.
So let me ask y'all one more question. I'm very, very curious because this is one of the things that did not come up in this conversation or this talk today, and is money, right? We did not discuss money at all with regard to guys, and that is a big sticking point for, it looks like, a lot of what's going on social media and different conversations. I know that money makes a difference, right? It gives you, especially for men, it makes a difference for us. Whether y'all involved or not, it make a difference for us. How important is money? Whether it comes to the confidence and how a guy is, whether or not you want to continue to go Dutch, if that's your thing. How important is it for a guy to be able to be getting to his bag? And that's not necessarily saying that he got to take care of you or he gonna make you quit your job or anything like that, right? But it could be very much how he feel as far as a confidence factor and his interaction with you every day, because he actually, that feeds into whether or not he feels like he the man or not. How important is it for a guy to be winning when it comes to him, his financial situation for you guys, as far as your interaction with a guy, or what's your experience with guys versus guys that make a lot of money versus guys that just are average or regular? What does that look like?
Let me say this. I think there's a common misconception. There's a common misconception that Black women are getting with Black men for economic status. That's simply not true. It's not true. Black women are not out here getting with Black men for their money. It's not happening. Also, I think there's another common misconception that the issue when it comes to money and divorce and relationships is about how much money one makes. When it is not about the amount of money, it is about the way you handle the money. If your partner makes $60,000 a year, but they're responsible with their money, they're honest with it, they're open with it, it's totally different than being with someone who makes $250,000 a year and they lie about the money, they're irresponsible with it, they blow it, they mess it up. There is a difference. So I think that sometimes men get so caught up in, oh, I did not have enough money for her. And it's like, sir, listen, it's not about the dollar amount of money. What they say is not about how much you make, but how much you keep. You can make a whole lot of money and not know how to keep it, not know how to grow it, not know how to multiply it. So I don't think that men should kind of psych themselves out and feel like women are so focused on the dollar amount. They're focused on how you manage it. They're focused on the quality of life that you can provide with it. At least that's how it has been for me. I have had a relationship go left before because of that. Because in the man's mind, he's thinking about, I'm not making enough. In my mind, it's, you're not managing it well enough. You're not being honest with me about it. So I think that it depends on the person. It depends on your goals. But what I will say is I would like for us to stop focusing on the dollar amount and focus on bigger. There's a lot more to money than the amount.
That's fair.
I'm gonna have to agree with half of that. There are women out there that give a fuck about the dollar amount. I ain't gonna lie. We can see these posts, we can see everything that's going on. Women do care about how much men make. Some women do. Like, but they're not
Do
money
you,
savvy
Q?
to.
Do you
No,
care
I
about how
don't.
much money a man make?
No, I don't. I'm a financial advisor. So as she said, a man can make 250,000, but that man can be $100,000 in debt.
Yeah, but
Like,
that's not a lot
or
of debt for a dude that make 250 band.
wait, or you could have someone that's makes 100,000, right, and is not in debt. So you have to look at the realistics. Okay, what is he in stocks? Is he in real estate? So it's like there's more deeper level. Some women just look at, oh, he makes this and this now, he's good. Nah, that shit, he could be renting a car, renting a home. Like, just because he have X, Y, and Z doesn't mean
That's
he's
fair.
good.
That's fair.
Yeah, doesn't mean
I
he's
feel you.
good. So, but there are women out there that cares what a man makes, but they don't know the deeper thought of what goes into that. So, like, that's why I don't
Yeah,
just
but
agree
Q, the
with her
one thing
fully.
about no, you made some really great points, and I do agree with you, right, to a larger extent. But the one thing that I think is important to illustrate is that women do care about the bag. Like, they really do care about what you make. I mean, these are the women that's gonna possibly have your kid. They want you to get to the bag. Like, at the very least, they want you to be getting to something and then have the potential to be getting to more of the bag. They don't want just no dude that's just gonna be regular for the rest of their life. I mean, they'll settle for it, but that's not what they desire.
Why does he have to be regular? I've dated a man that made $500,000, and he was the best relationship. Where I've dated a man that made $500,000. Like, so it's like, for me, it's more about mindset. If that guy that's making 50K has more of a mindset, I'm gonna work more and harder and develop that mindset of to build generational wealth. I'd rather deal with him because he's loyal and honest than a man that's making $500,000 and fucking around
I
and
don't.
controlling.
But you creating two extremes though.
Like you had a bad experience.
Like, just because he make a half an M don't mean that he got to be fucking around.
$500,000 to him. No, you might say that, but I know what he was doing. But even if it's $500,000,
No, I'm not saying
200,000,
that
100,000,
guy, right?
yeah.
I'm just saying every guy that make a half an M or more is not wild out in these streets.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, if I had to choose between two exes, my ex that was making 50K, loyal, honest, mindset of, okay, I'm going to achieve more, have goals in mind, than a man that's making $500,000, not really goal oriented. I gotta look at his finances, see if he's doing the right shit, and he says he can pay whatever while he's doing whatever. I'm going to pick the man that's making 50K and loyal.
I don't believe that, Q.
That's fine, because I ended it with that man that was making $500,000.
But you ended it with the guy that was making 50,000 too.
I didn't end it with him. I fucked that shit over because I wasn't mentally prepared.
But that's ending it, because if you valued it, no, Q. Because if you valued it the way that you say that you valued it, you wouldn't have fucked it over.
False. No, I fucked it over because I wasn't healed from the last relationship that I was dealing with. So that's how I fucked that relationship up.
You wouldn't have fucked it over with the guy with $500,000 if he had his stuff together and he wasn't out here messing around.
If he wasn't controlling and messing around, I wouldn't have fucked it up.
That's my point, though. Is that
if
you was willing to possibly mess it up on with the guy that was making 50K because you, in general, didn't value him the same way that you valued the guy that was making a half an M. It's just that the guy that was making a half an M didn't have his stuff together as far as how it was that he was moving, and the money made him more of a scumbag versus making him a better version of whatever it is that he was. But inherently, you still did not respect you would settle for the guy that make 50K, but you want the guy that make a $500,000.
No, that's not the case. That's not the case.
Q. No girl just inherently wants a guy that's just average, and there's nothing wrong with average. That's not what I'm saying.
He's not average. Everybody.
Yes, he is. He's very much average.
Okay, listen. I'm a financial advisor. You might think that's average. I don't know where you live or what state you're in, but I know people that are making 30K and are good with what they're living.
No, they're not good. They're not good.
Listen,
they're not good at 30. I promise you, they're not good at 30.
But your level of standards is different. Your living standards is. What state are you in, Anton? I didn't hear you.
Michigan.
Okay, but your cost of living is different than Houston. Houston is cheap.
No guy making $30,000 anywhere in the United States is good. Not one.
Okay. But you know, your standards is different than another person. So you can't say that because I'm in financial advising. I deal with ranges of clients, right?
Q,
So they may be
Q,
okay,
you don't
but
know a guy.
what
Listen,
brand
I'm
what brand
slightly
of what brand
buzzed.
of
I'm slightly
okay.
buzzed. I'm slightly over the edge when it
What
comes to my
brand of
drinking.
robe are you wearing? What brand of robe are you wearing right now?
Versace.
Exactly.
But Q, that's not what we
That's your
talking about.
standard.
Q,
But that's your
Q, 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 Q,
standard.
Q,
That's
Q,
not
Q.
everybody's
Yeah, but
standard.
I make over $1 million a year. That's not what we talking
Okay,
about.
but that's your standard, sir.
That,
That's not everybody's
but that
standard.
don't mean that I was always making over $1 million a year. My point is that there is no guy making $30,000 a year that's
Okay.
not freaking shaking in his boots and trying to figure out where he's going to try to get his next overtime opportunity. That is not a guy in any way, shape, or form that's in a position to start a family or get married. Not
Actually,
one.
he has a family, he has 2 kids, and they're living
And
comfortably
he
because
every
his
day he
standards
go
of
to being
meets.
stressed the fuck out every
He's
day.
not stressed. He's my client. Like I deal with clients that range in salary. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's standards is different.
You
Just
telling
because
me he listen, Q.
Mhm.
If you make a
Is that
hundred
the most
thousand,
he made?
hold on,
Like
Jr.
his
If
entire
you
life?
make
Like
a
is that the
hundred
most he?
thousand, if
That's
you
the
make a
highest he
he's a
hundred
made is
thousand
janitor. He's a
30.
dollars a
janitor.
year, you make $100,000 a year, and you a single man. At the end of the year, after taxes and everything, and FICA, and who knows who the hell FICA is? I don't even know who that guy is.
It's really about
At the end of the
70.
year, he taking home roughly $67,000 a year. A
70.
hundred goes to 67 after taxes.
Mm-hmm.
You telling me a guy that's making $30,000 a year, that's well below the average for any man, right? You telling me this guy is cool?
But he has a wife. Just because you pay all the bills, not every man pays all the bills. All
Q,
right,
that
Anton.
man is not happy.
Okay.
He not
Okay.
happy.
I
He not
mean,
happy
I
about
have
his situation.
okay.
All right.
Q,
I know a lot of people that make a lot of money and they're not happy in this situation. So we can talk about that also.
yeah, but it's
Money's not
easy.
always
Listen,
happiness.
but and that very well be true, right? Money doesn't fix all things, but I will tell you that it makes it a lot more comfortable. I don't know nobody that's cold that's
You're right.
happy either.
You're right.
All right, you guys. If you just tuning in, make sure you hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the
I
channel. We're gonna
love you though,
start
Q.
opening the phone lines up real quick. Open the phone lines up. We got somebody waiting. We're gonna probably take about 3 or 4 calls, and then we're gonna call it a night. So, what's going on, Canadian,
Hey, how you doing?
Nigerian? Hey, you gotta speak up a little bit,
Hi.
brother. Speak up.
Hey, can you hear me now? Better?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. First and foremost, I enjoyed this conversation. I got in a little late, and I found it highly interesting. Concerning what Anton said about the conduct of a man, what he said is more similar to the Nigerian men who are more successful in our country. They don't let their women pump their gas. More than likely, they have a driver that drives the woman everywhere they want to go to. She don't do anything for herself. She got a housemaid. If you watch a lot of these African movies, or the African soap
Mhm.
opera show they be having. It used to be on DVD, but now they have it on Netflix. You realize the woman don't do much of anything.
Mhm.
She don't drive. She don't pump her glass. She barely wash her clothes. That man hides herself for. She had a housemaid that do the cooking for her, to do the cleaning, to do the front yard. She have a security guard, whatsoever, and beyond. So what Anton does for his wife is so much similar
The major.
to what the people in Africa, especially Nigeria, does that. So I can understand that type of mindset. Anyone from Africa knows that very well. So in America, we kind of like look at it kind of weird. Like you don't want to cater. You don't take cater like for your wife to work, but you don't have to do anything. We find that weird. So when we hear what Anton say how he conducted with his own household and his own marriage, Nigerian guys can relate to that very very well. That is very easy. That's number one.
Mhm.
Number two, what you say about no woman not checking for money in New York City, that's not the case. Q is right about that. She said that. When a lady is dating a guy, 9 times out of 10, especially in New York City, they want to see how much you're making, what you're bringing, what kind of job you have, what kind of clothes you're wearing, and etc. That is known out here in New York City because it is in the financial central. Q know that. She ever been out to New York City? She see that on a regular basis.
I have. Mm-hmm.
So she can tell you, New York City is like a fashion show. If you're not
Mm-hmm.
wearing the latest stuff, they'll look at you funny. It be going on from high school to college all the way to the corporate arena. It's been that way in New York City. That is known for that. I will try to keep it brief. I don't want to say too much because it's a very, very interesting. Y'all touch a lot of topics that we used to talk back in the college days. How you go about in the dating. Y'all hit it on the
Mm-hmm.
y'all hit on the buzzer. So I'll give it like that. Six. I watch your video. You are a very unique woman. You are an anomaly just like Anton. Not a lot of ladies are out there think the way you think. You're very different and very special. I would say you're legit for real. So I understand where you're coming from about not looking to money, but the majority of women out here, if they find out you're making money, they're chasing you. They're hunting you down. They're watching how you walk, how you conduct yourself. So that's how it is. Other than that, it's a great show. I appreciate JR.
All right, no doubt.
Brother. Keep it up.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for
No
calling.
problem.
Thanks for the constant support, Canadian-born Nigerian Black David. Okay.
Hey.
Hey, Q. Well, I don't even. She
Yeah,
off
she'll be right back.
Yeah, that's cool. I was just gonna ask her where it is that she from, because I know that she said she an island girl. So I just wanted to in general wondering where she was from. But
All right, what's going on, D Dan? Anti-trip.
Hey, what's going on? How y'all feeling on the panel tonight?
You doing fine about yourself?
I'm all good. I was just tuning in. It's my first time calling. I called on Six Show a few times before, and you know, y'all hitting on some real shit tonight, though.
Always.
I gotta rock with that.
Yeah, you know how we
a
do.
nigga gotta respect that. You feel me? I do agree with a lot what Anton's saying so far as like not letting a woman holding up the door for him and touching the bill, because I stand on that shit 100%, and I'm in the wheelchair. I don't even want no woman even open up no door for me. I'm in a chair, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'll figure a way out to open up that door, even though I'm in this chair. So, and even me being disabled, you know what I'm saying, from the chest down, more women respect that better because they see like, hey, this guy willing to still, you know what I'm saying, be in this massive role, even though he had a physical disadvantage. So I could respect that 100%. So I always been that type of dude. So I agree with a lot of stuff. I agree with a lot of stuff that Anton was saying about that, because every day I ever went on, I never let a woman touch a bill, even look at a bill twice. Like, I do think that, to me, I take that as a disrespect though. So, so
Disrespect.
don't
Make it like-
freaking touch my steering wheel, yo.
like, don't touch that bill. Listen, don't even touch the,
Don't
like,
touch my steering wheel. Get out of here. What you doing?
So I can't even drive the car?
Yeah, you can drive the car, just not while I'm in it.
What?
I drive the car. What you talking about? Stay there.
Yeah, it's being a passenger seat breaking like a motherfucker.
man, like, I don't like me, again, like, I just recently learned how to start back driving again since I got the mobility now. So, but no, ain't no driving me around either. I'm gonna be
Six, what you think about that? What's your thoughts about women driving men around? I've seen women pumping gas where the dude was sitting in the passenger seat.
I can't do that shit, bro.
That is
like,
the craziest.
That shit crazy to me, bro.
Thing I ever seen in my life was women that continue to pump gas while dudes are sitting in the passenger seat.
I can't do it, bro.
I don't understand it. Six, what do you think about that?
I think that ain't it, period. I'm not pumping no gas with no man in the car.
I've never
Period.
done that, but I'm
not doing that.
I don't even listen, if I'm in the car, I won't even let a woman pump no gas for me, and I'm in the whole wheelchair. You feel me? I was just gonna take my wheelchair out the car, put that motherfucker together, and go my ass in that gas station. Straight like that. In that order.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a man. Okay?
You feel me? Like, even even before I became a high functional cat in the chair, even some of the things I couldn't do for myself, like that shit'll break me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That shit'll break my soul. And another thing I want to touch on, I think y'all were touching on something about how a lot of cats are scared to approach women nowadays in the real world. Yeah, I actually see a lot of that too. Like, it be certain places I go out to. You got all the niggas standing in the corner looking crazy at each other. all the women twerking and dancing on each other. Ain't none of the guys shooting they shot at the women. Like that shit weird. You know, I can't do it. Like I'm in the whole chill. Like I don't mind scoring my wheel chip up on the woman and let her know, like, man, what's up? You know, introduce myself to it, all that. You know, if she shot me down, okay, cool. I'll go to the next.
Exactly. That's how I operate. Move to the
I
next.
can't. I don't understand. It's matter of fact, and to be honest with you, like I go somewhere everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely, you know what? And I can't agree. It's a lot of weird ass power dynamics out here though, between
Period.
women nowadays. So it's like, bro, I can't move like that. You know, and sometimes, and you'll be surprised because some people look at me and say, damn, bro, for you to be in the wheelchair, you sure got a lot of confidence. I say, I'm a man. I mean, I don't let this shit define me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how tall she is. I'm climbing that, and I'm 5'11", but you know, of course, I'm in the chair, so she's gonna look like she's overpowering me. But trust me, I'm gonna still climb that tree like a bloodhound.
What's up, Q? What's up, Q?
For real.
Yo, man's favorite line is, "I'm gonna climb that tree."
What's up, Q? What's up?
And that's man's favorite line. If they're shorter than me, I will climb that tree. I have, you know,
and I'm not short. I'm just, I mean, you know, I'm 5'11", but
I'm gonna chop that tree down. It's a difference.
Chop that tree. When we lay in the bed, we're the same height.
Well, I gotta climb to chop it down.
Nobody say all of that. You know what I'm saying?
No, they
Especially
say
when you
that.
got your heels on. Ain't nobody trying to do all of that.
Men say that. When we in the bed laying down, we're the same height. They say that.
Nah, sure. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
How you know? You're not a woman. Of course you don't know.
Because I know what my dogs be saying. Yeah, I got a response to everything that you say.
Not the dog, Church. I'm dead.
You know what it is.
And another thing I want to touch on, like,
all right, last point, D-Dan.
Okay, this is my last point. I understand that a lot of women nowadays to shoot they shot at certain men. To me, that's a turnoff.
Thank you.
If she real aggressive, what would she?
It's a turnoff.
Like
he said, turn on. Oh, you said turn on or turn off?
Turn off.
Oh, no.
It depends on.
I don't know about that, fam.
No, it's the reason why I'm saying that. It's the reason why
we divided on that.
Oh, well, I'm gonna break it down to you then to give you a better understanding. If she's shooting her shot at me like she the nigga, that's gonna gross me out. Like, you know.
Oh, really?
Hello?
Like she's shooting her shot to me like she the man, like, you know. Because usually if a woman really want to holler at you or whatever the case may be, like Six says, she'll give you that eye. She'll give you that little look, you know what I'm saying? And
I think you're talking
I'm going to just go score my wheelchair over there, you know? But if she up on me real aggressive, you know, because I'm a hunter. So that's kind of like.
Okay. He's talking to you, Q.
1 second. Just because I give you an eye or a wink or a smile does not mean a girl wants to holler at you, D-Dan. Or I like 5 pictures on your Instagram. That doesn't mean a girl wants to holler at you. When did that make that a girl wants to holler at you?
That's just how I was taught, though. That's just how I was taught.
So, D-Dan, let's say if you in the bar, right, and I send you a shot, right, and you don't know who it comes from, and then the second shot, I come up to you and bring another shot, say, hey, let's take this shot together. You gonna feel like that's aggressive?
I'm not gonna feel like that's aggressive, but I'm saying that it depends on the woman's approach. Because it's a lot of aggressive women out here.
I just told you my approach. So if I come up to you in that standard, would you feel like that's aggressive or would you turn me down?
That never happened to me before, but I want to look at that part as aggressive. That never happened to me before because I don't drink.
Okay, let's say if it's food. Let's say if I give you some chicken wings and French fries. You know, I like chicken wings and French fries. You know, a man's heart, you got to feed him. So let's say if I give you some food, some appetizers, are you going to turn me down and say it's aggressive?
No, I'm not. No, I ain't going to say it's aggressive. I mean, it depends on how your approach is.
You know? Be like, feed me?
Yeah.
Feed me?
Like, no. He's going to be like, put it in my mouth. That's what he's going to say. Put it in my mouth. Give me some dessert.
Get out of here, man.
Six, you all right over there?
I'm good. Six, you quiet today. What's going on? You usually be up and going. You You telling today,
Six is always
because if I call it on her show,
Six,
she be
listen,
going
listen.
in though.
Six, but that's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't understand. Six, when she get into that mode, it's a certain type of way. Y'all look, I know my homegirl, I know my sis a little bit different than a lot of other people. I got you, Six. Don't worry, I got you.
All right, D-Dan. Appreciate you
I'm
calling there,
Virgo.
All right,
brother.
keep y'all head up, man.
Thanks for the support, brother.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Want to say it's aggressive.
Q, where you from?
I'm born and raised in the Virgin Islands. Half
Mm.
Trinidadian. Live in Houston, Texas.
I mean, but that is aggressive though.
What you mean? What you
To
mean?
send a man a shot?
You know.
Like, why would you do that? Like, what message does that send to him?
I mean, it's a different approach. Like, you got to understand it. Let's say roles were reversed, right? You know, you're a beautiful woman. We're both beautiful. Like, I'm tired of men saying you're pretty. Let me get to know you. That's some same bullshit we always hear, right? So it's a different approach where I send a man a shot and then he's like, damn, who sent me a shot? And then the second shot, I bring it to him. So it's just a different approach, like to kind of stand out.
Do that? Like, why not just let him come say something? Like why do you have to do all that? Why can't he just come say something to you?
I was like, I like going after the man I see because I like to sit and observe. I don't want to do no wink and to hi and blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna watch and see how you are. If you thought around trying to talk to every woman, I don't want you. Like, I don't want you. I want to see how you are. But if he's a single guy, what is wrong with him trying to talk to every woman? That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you not instead want him to want you? Like, you know, there may be a lot of women in there, but he has his eyes on you. He wants you. And then you roll with that. Like, why, if there's multiple women in the building, why would you be competing with that? Why would you not let him make the choice to come choose you? So Six, let's say if it was your boyfriend, right? And he hollered, and you was looking and peeping him, and he hollered at 4 women before you, right? And you are the 5th woman. Would you feel some type of way?
No, he probably the 5th nigga. It's probably 4 niggas trying to holler at me that night. If I'm single, I look good. I'm in here looking good as a mofo. Hell yeah, they trying to talk to me tonight. Yes, they was on me tonight. But nigga, are you the winner? I don't care if you try to holler at me. Not the winner. Okay, you're a single man. You don't know me yet because I know that once you know me, you ain't gonna be trying to holler at them anyway. He's single.
Maybe I like introverted men. I like calm, collective men that don't want to be hollering and chicks and be hopping around. I like men that just sit and just chill. That's why
I understand what you're saying because I agree with that. But at the same time, I know if a man want me, he want me. I don't have to buy him a shot. I don't have to shoot my shot. I know if a man want me, he gonna come get me. And they want to come get you. They like being able to come get you. They like it.
I get it. No, my friends be telling me that. They be telling me don't chase men.
Q, I want to ask you this now. Like, once you get them, do you set back in your feminine position, or do you still control everything else? You ask him on a date. Okay, so then you go on a date. Then how does that play out? Has it worked for you?
It has. I mean, all my exes.
I mean, well, but you're single right now though. So how's it working?
Okay, so I've only been in long distance relationships. I've never talked to somebody in Houston, so it's only really been long distance. So, I mean, I get to know them in certain standards and stuff like that. So it's just different. Like, I mean, when it's long distance,
I love that accent.
It's when I drink more. When it's long distance, like I get to know them before it's like more physically. So I'm a little weird regarding stuff, and it's not really normal because the long distance type of shit plays into play, and I don't really
get you.
Yeah.
Well, like I want you to try this because I mean I understand the different points. I mean I've seen some aggressive women, but let's just say like for the next couple months you take 6 advice, right? And just lay low. You know, you are a sexy woman, right? And you said it yourself, so you know what you are. But just lay low. Just let the men come to you and see if it's a different outcome.
I don't really go out, so I don't really have that.
You might need to go out It don't have to be to the same places that you always go to. Maybe you might have to change your scenery a little bit.
I just wanted to keep talking because she got that accent, bro. That accent is something different.
You know, you gotta. You know, that's what life is all about, right? It's all about the experience, right? And we can sit here and dance in circles and stuff like that, but sometimes motherfuckers be know what they talking about. You know,
Okay, I'm gonna try that out.
Yeah, just be open to the possibility of it being a better outcome.
Okay, I'm not going to holler at no man for the next month, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna
Yes.
to regroup. We're going to
holler
regroup.
at no what? What you not gonna holler at?
I'm done. We're not going. I'm going to regroup in a month, and then we're gonna see how it plays out.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna keep you around so we can definitely get this. We're gonna try to test this out and see how this works. So I'm gonna keep you around.
So I have a question. If a woman would holler at both of y'all, would y'all feel some type of way if she made the same approach I would do? Would y'all feel less of a man? Would y'all feel less of a man or not, anything of that?
I'm just kind of caught off guard a little bit. I can't really honestly say that I've really.
I just want you to keep talking. You sound so great. You sound so awesome to me. Q, you are a diamond. You are real talk, honestly.
Time to go night, man.
You are a godsend.
Take a shot.
No, honestly, you sound absolutely awesome. Just keep talking. You just make me feel so good.
Like you got that sound a little moist, but it's cool. Q.
Yes.
You know, we're gonna test this theory and see how it works. But yeah, just be open to the possibility. Like I say, it's been some great advice, and that's how I think that we ultimately learn. You know, if we willing to listen to other people's perspectives and see. I don't know everything. I may think I know everything sometimes, but that's one thing I am is open. So it might be a better outcome. Who knows? And if it don't work, guess what? You can always go back to who you were and what you was doing.
Wait, 6. What states are you in, 6?
I'm in Atlanta, ATL, Georgia,
Oh,
baby.
see? It's a different atmosphere over there. So
do not come to Atlanta, y'all.
No, I don't want to. You know, you don't know what you might need out there.
What's wrong with Atlanta, 6?
You might need a DL brother.
Do not come here.
I'm going to Houston.
You don't want to go to Houston. Houston. I mean, no.
I ain't never been. I heard it's lit though.
You could come here for a vacation. Do not come here to live.
If you want a woman, come to Houston. There's so much women out here. The ratio is 5 to fucking 1. That's why I'm over Houston. Anton, you funny.
I'm just chilling. I'm slow motion.
No, you moaning and running over there like something else. Lord of mercy, Jesus.
I'm gonna be in Houston in like a month.
There's a lot of women out here.
No, like
bruh.
No, real talk. 6, don't you do that to me. 6, don't you do that to me. I'm there on business. Real talk.
That's what they say.
No. Real talk. I got business to take care of, Houston. I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm smooth. I'm smooth. No.
She's like,
6, don't you do that. And 6, don't you be calling me in the morning talking about.
As soon as that time go to Houston, what are you on?
Strip club. He's going to
I'm
Greece.
chilling. No. I'm chilling. I'm slow motion, bro. I'm slow motion. I'm all about the bag. I'm gonna be in Houston for the bag.
Okay. All right, y'all.
Just keep talking. Like,
Anton, give me your hand. Give me your hand.
I'm chilling straight up. I'm slow motion.
That's what they say. Men come out here for business, and it ends up pleasure.
Nah, never. It's never.
Don't say that, girl.
It's never pleasure.
There's a lot of men out here doing that same shit.
No, that's one thing I can say about Anton is a good guy.
That's all.
Oh no, I'm not talking about him.
1,000%
You were
business.
saying that real seductive, like.
Oh no. I know how men come to Houston. They say it's business, and then it's because there's a lot of women in Houston, and women out here, like
you're gonna have all these men going to Houston.
the women out here. I don't know. As long as you flash a little bit of money, they're okay doing whatever. It's a little different in Houston. Yeah, it's a little
That's
different.
why
They
we're
say
behind.
Houston is the fucking next Atlanta. That's what they said. That's what I've been hearing.
No, not the next Atlanta.
Not the next Atlanta, but they said
We
it's
don't
better
have
than
the
Atlanta.
DL brothers like Atlanta yet.
Got a point there.
Anton, you're muted.
I know. I'm talking to myself.
Oh,
Because I already know that Six gonna try to be holding me accountable, and she gonna be talking.
Absolutely.
accountable partner.
Six,
great to
I am
have.
chill. I'm just slow motion. I just like the way I like her island voice, like that whole.
Sir, just stop talking. Just
Six, I'm chill. I'm
It is
sorry.
what it is. All right, Atlanta. All right, y'all, man. We definitely appreciate you guys for
all
tuning
right,
in.
y'all. It's been real.
Yeah.
Time to go.
It's getting even more spicier, man. We'll be here any longer. Ain't no telling what's going to be happening, man.
Thanks for coming.
Anton might come out the
There
road
you
if
go.
you keep talking.
Yeah, there you go. He'll play that song.
Anton might come out.
Fucking
We'll
no deal.
talk. We'll talk later. We'll talk later.
Bye.
It's been a great
Bye,
show. Make sure
y'all.
you guys subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Appreciate all the super chats and all the new members, man. We got Lapeef Let's Talk tomorrow. Lapeef Let's Talk tomorrow happening at 7:30 Central Time. It's been a great show, you guys. And got six. Ended out quick.
I don't even know how to end this. So
Don't worry about it.
y'all
I
men
ain't
be
it
safe.
for you.
Wrap it up.
No, I ain't it for you. I got you. Until
Y'all
next time,
crazy.
man. We the greatest network ever, man. Oh man.
JR, bro, we the greatest ever, bro. Ain't nobody touching us. Ain't nobody stopping us. Ain't nobody competing with us on no level.
Never, man.
Nobody is competing with us. Nobody.
It only gets better from here, man. I got so much shit in the chamber.
I
So much
know.
shit in the chamber. They don't even
They
know.
have no idea, bro. They have no idea what it is that we cooking up. We're gonna just destroy everything and everybody that ever come against us or that ever try to compete with us. They have no clue whatsoever.
Not at all.
Congratulations, you made yourself a target. Now we can shoot you down.
All right, brother, man. We're gonna do it again tomorrow, man. Let's bring this heat. All right, we out, y'all. You know what it is. Bang, bang. I'm never on cue. Hit that like button right now. Hit that like button. Also subscribe to the channel. Memberships are open. So you want to be exclusive? Hit that membership. Don't be scared. We got a lot of people. Let's talk tomorrow, 7:30 Central Time. You know where it is. It's the greatest network ever. We ain't fucking around. We ain't playing with y'all. We bringing this heat. It's content. It was a great night, y'all. Great night, great show. Again, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. Let's go. Yeah. Try to reach as many people as I can, man. I think the support, all the emails, all the DMs, man. I try to get to each and every last one of y'all, man. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys, man. I just want to say thank you. Something special what we doing right now. Lapeef Let's Talk is tomorrow, man. We got sports too. For the fellas and for the women, man. We got sports on Sunday. It's gonna be lit, man. There's so much has happened this week, man. So much happened this week in sports. We got sports on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Central Time, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Hit that like button on your way out, man. It's been a phenomenal night, man. You guys are sticking around. You know how I do. I play a couple of tracks. I got to get back to the work, man. No sleep. I get about 3 hours of sleep a night, man. I'm in this. These motherfuckers don't know what being consistent is. I'm in this shit, man. It's only get better. I got so much. I can't wait till next month, man. I got some new things brewing up. Some new things. Shout out to the team, man. We working. Shout out to the team. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Y'all always here with us, man. I love y'all. This beat gave me the chills right now, man. It's that shit right here. Lapeef Let's Talk is tomorrow, man, at 7:30 Central Time, man. Make sure y'all check it out. It's the greatest show ever. Follow us on Instagram, Lapeef Network. Lapeef Network on Instagram. Also follow me, Lapeef_JR. Make sure y'all grab out some merch from Lapeef.com. Also make sure you subscribe to the membership. We got so much, man. This is only the beginning. I appreciate the genius comment, man. If it weren't for my team, I wouldn't even be here right now. The whole team aspect is very important, man. Everybody has a unique role. I'm just part of it, man. It's okay for somebody to start it, but the pieces in the middle, they play a key role. And how we finish, we ain't finished yet. We got so much shit that we done laid out. So many bricks laid out, man. This fucking shit is awesome. This is the fucking greatest network ever, goddammit. What the fuck is y'all talking about right now? You know what it is, that West Coast vibes, man. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Tej Hanley right there, man. Tej Hanley. Man, this shit is... I can't even describe what this shit is right now, man. I'm talking about you got some products that's catered strictly to men right here. Tej Hanley. You got the lip balm. You got the wash. You got the scrub. You got the serum. You got the PM cream, and you got the eye cream. You got the AM cream, man. These guys over here at Tej Hanley, I'm talking about, man, taking my skincare to a whole nother level. But the combination of me being in the gym, changing my eating lifestyle, and taking care of my skin, who gonna fuck with me, man? Make sure y'all fuck with Tej Hanley, man. I got the link pinned at the top, and they're giving you a free gift. A free gift. We all like free shit, right? Make sure y'all check them out, man. Tej Hanley. Shout out to the sponsor. Play one more track for y'all, man. We get up out of here. It's the last track, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Memberships are open, man. We got some exclusive shit just strictly for the members. Make sure y'all join. Just go to the home page. It's gonna be right there next to the subscribe button. So hit the join button first, then go ahead and subscribe. Or hit the subscribe button and then join. Either way, show the support. Appreciate all the super chats that came in tonight, man. All the constant support across all platforms. We would not be here if it wasn't for you guys, man. Shout out to the sponsor, T. Chanley. Uncomplicated skincare for men. Fuck with that shit, man. For using your woman shit, man. We got some men's skincare. We still got time to get our shit right. Them dark spots, them wrinkles across the eyes. The scrub smells so fucking masculine, man. It's digging in all them pores. What you waiting on? The AM cream has the sunscreen right in it, so you're protecting your screen. Let's go. Shout out to T. Chandler. We got some hats about to ready to drop, man. We got some Lapeef hats about to ready to drop. Hey, y'all see that symbol right there? Y'all see that, the Lapeef Network. Y'all see that in and there? Put that shit in y'all membranes right there. Put that shit in y'all mind right there. That's the fucking greatest network ever. What is y'all talking about, man? Who doing what we doing over here? Huh? I don't like that shit. Man, check that shit out. I don't like that shit. Hey, shout out to Rilla, man. That's the realest motherfucker ever right there. Shout out to Rilla. Hit the subscribe button, man. It's the last track, man. I'm getting up out of here. I got work to do. I got fucking work to do. I get about 3 hours of sleep a night, man. I live, eat, and breathe this shit, man. You ain't trying to work, don't fucking be here. K, man. Hey, K on y'all next, man. K got some shit coming for you guys, man. Again, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for the constant support. That was the last track. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Also hit that like button. Lapeef Let's Talk is definitely going on tomorrow at 7:30 Central Time. Lapeef has sports. Lapeef Sports is on Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Central Time, right before football about to be ready to start. Thank you guys again. Without you guys, wouldn't be here. Shout out to my guy Rilla. Shout out to Kay. Shout out to Courtney. Shout out to Amir. Anton is live streaming in the morning. Make sure you guys support that brother as well. He will be live streaming every morning. We consistent, man. And the one thing that I can honestly say is that if it wasn't for you guys, the emails, the DMs, even in the chat, the memberships, all these things just motivate us. When I say I don't get 3 hours of sleep, it's not for me. It's a little bit for me, but it's mostly because when I open up these things and I'm seeing the DMs through across all platforms and just hearing how we changing people's lives, how we inspiring people, how they tell us that you guys, I enjoy you guys while I'm at work. I know how I feel to actually be at work working and just getting through your day, taking your mind to a whole different space and not having to think about how much you hate that damn job. That says a lot, man. So it's all the little things, man. I'm a regular person. We regular people. We just here, just living in our purpose and just trying to bring you guys the best content that we can. We have our ups and downs, but we human too. Together, man, we can celebrate. There's nothing wrong with laughing every now and then, crying every now and then, being inspired every now and then. All these things are just feelings that we feel. And it's okay to feel like that because, again, we humans. So I'm going to end on this note. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. We all at the Lapeef Network, we appreciate you guys, and it just means everything. We're just going to just keep doing what we're doing. Shout out to Kay.